yesterday. What is going on, everyone? This is Background Noise, episode 366. Now, we have an episode for every day on a leap year. Last week, I introed with an episode per day, except on leap year. So
there you go.
Yeah. It's just, if you're on a leap year, we have you covered. You can go through the Background Noise gauntlet of... because I'm not calling it like a challenge. It's a gauntlet. Go through 1 to 366, and you can see the steady increase, and then how we table off after a while, and then a little bit of a uptick again. That's how I like to picture it.
Wait a minute, this is a leap year.
No,
last year 2020 was a leap year. Yeah.
Next leap year is 2024,
yes,
so
sir.
we got a lot of time.
No.
By then we'll have 400 episodes. Who knows?
Yeah, by the time, so next by 2024,
Fucking
it'd be
600
I
episodes
don't,
almost.
I'll be very old. I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Who knows if the podcast will still be going then?
Who knows if the world?
You'd have to kill me for it to stop, but
Really?
probably.
Long-term plans. When will the podcast end?
Never.
Probably upon my death, if no one's willing to take it over.
Will we see 1,000 episodes?
Ooh, 1,000 episodes. Because
Can you
if
commit
you think
right
about,
now?
if you think about 1,000 episodes,
That's 20 years of
that's
podcasts.
yeah. Oh man, that's I realistically I would love
Relax,
to.
it's 19 and some change, but
I would
Episode
love to.
1000, I will shoot Tony in the head live on stream.
Yeah.
no. Episode
Okay,
1000,
no,
we all have
but
to commit to coming to one place and having a
Dude,
party.
I really want to do that for
Okay.
Heat up.
Steve, you can do that, but you have to do it with a custom Nerf gun.
I didn't say what I was going to do.
Depending on like I've always wanted to do. Actually, I forgot to introduce everyone. We have Chance.
What's up?
We have Steve. We have Ryan
Hi.
and Colin.
Hello.
And we have Shuckle on the screen because he belongs here. And yeah, so I've always wanted to do like a real in-person podcast, because the closest we ever did, Ryan, would have been like really early in the podcast, where it was like me, you, Jacob, and Mark like in the same room.
Yeah, at Mark's place. I remember that.
Place, but that was on the laptop and not with good mic. It was using my laptop mic for all four of us, because I didn't have, say, even if I had my Blue Yeti, we could all legitimately sit around the Blue Yeti and all like be heard very well. So legitimately what I'm picturing is literally you set up a table, everyone sits around it, shoot the shit, you know?
I mean, most of us have mics now. We could just bring mics.
Yeah, I think that would probably
that's
be
what I was gonna
the
say.
best. We would just like sound test
I mean,
everything.
Well,
Yeah.
we could also just bring 2 Blue Yetis and have them set up.
Yeah, set up on each side of the table.
Yeah,
Because
I
I
think
have
of
one, you
everything.
have one.
yeah. I think that would probably be the play, because my only fear is with a lot of mics, there'd be a lot of audio bleeding. Where like
Yeah.
you probably hear me on every mic, or like
Yeah.
you'd hear Steve on every mic, and so it might be a little.
We'd have to test that gain real hard.
Well, I mean, you guys know you can even hear me when I'm like in the kitchen.
Yeah,
doing
so
something.
that's the thing. So Steve, do you have a Blue Yeti?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I forget how far this fucking thing picks up, because you can hear the train. You can hear in the so like the train is a good few blocks away.
Mm-hmm.
And like, it's not like the train's right outside.
How high is your guys' volume gate on TeamSpeak?
Half.
Low.
Really?
Oh, sorry.
mine's
That's
high,
I don't know
mine's
what
high.
it is on TeamSpeak, but my actual mic
Yeah.
is set to half.
Oh, okay, okay.
Mine's set to 0. Like,
like-
the lowest possible.
The little volume switch on the front.
No, the volume switch does nothing, doesn't it?
I thought that actually changes how loud.
No, that's for output volume.
Oh, never mind then.
There's a gain knob on the back.
I'm not gonna move my mic right now.
Okay.
Oh, maybe we have different. You know, I am gonna move real fast.
Do you see the gate knob, Tony?
Only like a quarter of the way, so.
Mine's set to the
and then-
lowest possible. Oop. You disconnect your mic, Tony?
Probably.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
You're
Yeah,
back.
there it is.
Yeah, I literally was picking my mic up. So yeah, and like
If
I think
anyone,
I have it on. I should know these terms. I think I have it on like, was it unidirectional? Like
No, you have it on
I have
filter.
I have the 4.
You have it on cardioid filter, right?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Isn't that the minus 10 decibel one?
It's so those are more for what direction the mic picks up in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Cardioid mode is like
It-
unidirectional.
it's for, they suggest
Yeah,
cardioid for podcasts.
Well,
yeah.
So cardioid is for if you want to pick it up in one direction.
Yeah, so cardioid picks up like right in front of you.
Yeah.
There's stereo mode where it sort of will pick up like kind of all around you, but like that's like, if not to be funny, if you're like an ASMR YouTuber or something,
Yeah, exactly.
or like if you play music, that's the one you would use. Omnidirectional picks up everywhere around the microphone, so like it'd pick up me as well as it'd pick up if I was tapping on the wall behind me.
Yeah.
And then the only other one on it is bidirectional, and that would be like if we were having like a two people in person,
On each side.
and on each side of the microphone.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, but yeah, it's a good old gosh golly gosh in its time. So also I've entitled this one the pre-birthday stream, basically, or the near birthday stream.
Oh yeah.
We're multiple hours away from me being even older. God.
Nicole had a bit of an existential crisis when it happened to her
Because
too.
that's why I almost felt like reaching out to Nicole, like, what's it like? Because Nicole, it's there's less than like 2 weeks between our birthdays, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, pretty much, give or take.
And it's just kind of like, because it's funny because like I think Nick's birthday already passed as well. Nick has like
Very
Nick
early,
was
yeah.
late 95. Not the docs. And like I'm early 96. We've said this info on the podcast a million times. So yeah, it's cool, but I do feel old. I literally will be a quarter century.
Yeah.
Hate it.
I love it.
Absolutely hate it, dude. Oh man.
It's kind of weird to me that you're almost 2 years older than me.
What's
I'm like mid 97.
yeah, so it's like a year in. Well, we were a grade apart in school, so
Yeah.
it's like we're pretty much like. Yeah, I guess it depends on like how you look at it, because we're like a year and like what, 4 months.
Yeah.
But like say compared to like Nick, you're like a year and a half.
Yeah.
At the very least. And then to all of us, Chance is a babby.
I'm a little baby child.
Well, wait a minute.
What?
I'm just thinking about it. Chance, what year were you born in?
99, baby.
All right.
Yeah, Steve's
makes
at
me
least,
uncomfortable.
Steve's at least 2 years
Wait.
older.
I'm older
So-
than Chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know how to
I'm
feel about that.
21.
Chance, I don't know if I'm closer to you or closer to Henry.
Oh, well.
Well, let's remember we're being recorded and maybe not
Yeah.
give too much incriminating information.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's about
Just
equidistant,
know.
to be honest.
Just
Yeah.
know
Yeah,
that I'm a little baby child.
I think you might be closer to Henry if we did the exact math due to which
Yeah.
day each of you were born.
Yeah.
Because Chance's birthday is not in that close of a
Yeah.
period, so I think like maybe closer to Henry. But I do forget that like sometimes I forget, and I do remember like Henry was a grade above me in school.
Yeah.
So that means he was 2 grades above Steve, and like would have been 2 grades above you, Colin. Like if you were to think about that.
Jesus.
And
I always forget that Steve's younger.
yeah, Steve
then, like,
was a
Tony.
grade below. Yeah, us.
Yeah, I never remember that. And
I don't-
Whenever someone
I-
says it, my mind's always blown, and then I'm
It-
like, wait, I knew that for 5 years.
It only comes up when like I only think about it when we actually bring up like actual
Yeah,
age, because
exactly.
we're all
Yeah.
we're all friends. It really doesn't matter. I mean,
There's essentially
Yeah.
3 generations of like our high school together because Henry, who's older than us.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
oh no, wait.
And Jack.
Jack, that's 4, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, yeah, that's 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had some real times in high school, right, boys?
Yeah, Chance.
Yeah.
I was definitely there. I was partying it up, you know.
User joined your channel.
Oh, and it's Nathan, my man.
Howdy.
Howdy. And we were just talking about age, and now, Chance, you are no longer the youngest one.
I'm
here.
no longer the babby.
You're
I
no
was gonna
longer
say,
the
hold on,
babby.
wait a minute.
Be careful not to break any rules, guys.
Well, Chance was not afraid of that in the past. XD, right, Nathan?
Oh,
I hate
What?
everyone.
What rules?
I hate everyone.
That's up to Nathan if he wants to fill in the Mad Libs gap here. That is up to you guys.
I don't know. Chance seems to get angry every time we bring it up. Even though he
I'm
always
not
goes,
angry.
It was a joke.
Yeah.
I'm not angry.
So.
I'm
Oh,
trying
he's
to
not
paint
angry.
my room right
then.
now.
Are you painting while you're talking to us?
Right now I'm literally pouring paint.
I forgot you did mention pre-podcast. What color are you painting the door?
Gray.
Gray. The entire room gray.
Yep.
Chef's
All
kiss.
gray.
Beautiful.
Yep. I like to make sure that when Tony comes over, you know, he doesn't feel bad about not being able to see my walls.
Yeah, because he's gonna ask me what color's the wall, and I'll say gray, and he'll be like, "Hey!"
And I'll be
go,
like, "Good
"Hey!" And I'll get like, rewarded for being a good boy,
noodle.
good noodle.
Good noodle.
Good noodle award.
Speaking of good noodle award, if you guys get a chance to check out the stream at one point, I do suggest look at Shuckle.
It's Shuckle's birthday.
Oh, he's just celebrating. He's
Oh,
celebrating
okay.
because this week and next week are back-to-back near birthday streams.
1 day off.
1 day off this year. So Nathan, does that mean next year
no.
it's going to be like on our actual birthdays?
Should be.
Yeah, I think so. Because Nathan and I have a birthday exactly a week apart.
Oh, no.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we're January babies. Babbies. So,
Except one, there's a big year difference.
oh, just multiple.
Just, fucking 10 years.
Okay, it's not 10.
No, that's Kyle.
That's Kyle. Okay,
yeah,
do
that's
not
Kyle.
do not put
Yeah,
me in
I
that
forgot Kyle's a fucking boomer.
boat. Kyle is
A boomer.
He's an old lad now.
A boomer.
Stop yelling
can
that he's
say
a
it.
boomer.
You can say it.
He's technically a millennial.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you might be the only one.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah,
We're close.
we're borderline, but most
Yeah, we're
people
the
refer to us.
millennials.
I'm a
as,
Zoomer, baby.
Yeah, I was gonna say most people refer to us as Gen Z still, but
Yeah,
like
I'm a
we
Zoomer.
grew up like we're considered Gen Z, but I think we often more times share a lot of the traits of millennials, but like mix of Gen Z.
Yeah, that's why we're Zillennials.
Yeah,
I don't really like to call myself a Zoomer because at the same time, like, I had 4 older siblings, so like, at least when I was a kid, like the kind of media and cultural stuff I was consuming was all stuff from the 90s.
Oh yeah.
You know,
I mostly got that
Like
from
I-
cousins, but yeah.
the only music I listened to as a kid was like fucking. I don't even know. It was all like fucking Nirvana and shit.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, right,
Like
yeah.
I didn't listen to any music that
You
was
know-
made after the year like 2001 until I
Chance-
was already like 10.
Chance, buddy, this is. I think we were having a conversation about, the other day about like when the technology kind of split off, and that's how I kind of define the generation gap. Is like
Yeah.
when you stopped having to, actually know how to troubleshoot a computer.
Yeah, me and Steve had a very
Yeah.
long conversation the other day because we were talking about how, like, we learned how to do anything with computers because
Yeah,
we had to. My computer, like, I was saying how my dad never really bought a new computer for the house unless it was his own.
Yeah.
So we had family computers that were just computers that he brought home from work. From like, oh, ours died. He's just gonna go bring one home from the IT department at work. So, one time, we had no working computers. We had a stack of like 15 towers sitting in my living room, that were all had something wrong with them.
Jeez.
So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna take them all apart and mix and match until something works. You know, like that's how I started to know anything about computers at all. And Steve was saying the same thing about like going into his basement and digging up like his dad's ancient laptop, okay, and troubleshooting it just until it started working. But like kids these days, you know, they have
it's an
iPads. You
iPad,
can't
yeah.
open them up.
My bring up to computers couldn't be more different. My dad does not know how to use a computer.
My dad
Really?
works in IT and still doesn't know how to use a computer
But
that
like
well. I feel
legitimately,
the same way.
my dad could not do anything on a computer. Like he might be able, he can hit the power button, but then after that, no. Like he doesn't know. Like if I asked him to go Google something, he would not be able to.
Okay, my dad can at least do
Yeah,
that.
I was gonna say like I just want to clear the line here of like
yeah.
where this is.
My dad was big into tech, but like in the 90s. So like when I got my laptop, and he was like asking me the specs. I was like, oh yeah, it's got like 16 gigabytes of RAM, and he was like, they make that much? I was like, yeah, for a good 15 years now, Dad.
For most of my life.
My grandfather, he like worked with like the first personal PC, a little bit like newer than that, for the longest time, and he always had like this amazing office with multiple computers. He liked to do day trading and whatnot when he was older. Sadly, he's now in a home, but he has everyone in that entire sort of like housing complex convinced that he was some sort of tech genius.
Because he knew how to like turn on a computer.
Yeah, because I inherited all the computer stuff because I'm the only one in my family, in my like blood family that actually cares about computers to the point. So I inherit everything, and his friends at like this like home would brag up. It's like, oh, your grandfather really knows computers.
He really knows fathers. Hey, that's
like,
Dad. Oh shit, he's right.
I'm sitting there looking at, thinking in my head, I'm like, he had like a Pentium refurbished like standard business computer.
Yeah, but he showed them how to open up an Excel spreadsheet. You know, like
I was
so like
I literally have a degree in this.
I kind of
built my own
relate to
computer.
him. To be honest,
I don't know. I don't get it.
I kind of relate to your grandfather because out of my entire family, I am by far the most tech savvy. And, like, I am not very tech savvy.
Yeah, that's how I feel, too.
So it's just kind of like my grandparents or my parents, even my brother, will be like, oh, wow. And, like, you were able to fix that? That's crazy. Like, how do you ever know that? I'm like, hey, I literally turned it off and put it back on, and it started working. Oh, the internet stopped. Can you go fix it? Yeah. I'm going to turn the router on. Turn it back, turn it off, turn it back on. Oh shit, the internet's back up. Oh, thank you, Tony. Thank you for fixing the internet. You're so good. It's like,
Magician.
I literally press the power button, guys. Like, if you knew how little work this took, you would think I am the dumbass I truly am. I'm glad there is a thinly woven veil here, but it's you don't know how thin it is. So.
Dark magic right there.
Yes. It's just kind of like, so when you were telling that about your grandfather, Ryan, I'm just like, yep, feel that one.
Yep.
do relate.
My grandfather, he passed away last year, but he was almost 94 years old, so, you know, very technologically illiterate.
Yeah.
Okay. I will say, he was able to use a computer. He was able to trade stocks on his computer. That's that was an accomplishment for me. Until like he wasn't able to see well anymore, which was when he was like 89. I want to say he stopped being able to use the computer because he couldn't read it anymore. But like he was able to do like a reasonable amount of stuff on it. But I would say 3 years ago, something like that. For Christmas, we got him an Echo, an Amazon Echo, and he he just didn't understand that like to talk to a machine like that, you have to use very concise commands, you know. I'd be like, Grandpa, now say, you know, Alexa, you know, what's the stock price of AT&T doing today, you know, or like what's AT&T stock doing today, and then he'd be like, Alexa, I bought AT&T in 1964, and I'm really concerned about their finances this quarter. Can you tell me what's happening? And I'd be like, no, she's not gonna get it, Grandpa.
It's like no, you just have this. It's like yeah, that happens with my grandparents, and parents are getting better, getting a lot better, but they'll talk to like Echo and they'll be like, could you tell me what this is? And they want to know what the weather is, and I'm like, all right, watch this, Alexa, weather. You just say the word, and it goes.
It's funny you say that because, like, I always treat the Alexa like just a vocal terminal input, right? So, like, you want to say a specific command to it because it's a computer and it doesn't know. You know what I mean?
Computer is stupid.
Yeah. And so, like, it's just interesting to me that people do that because my mom does that.
Because they honestly talk to it like it's a person, and they're going to be able to like fully comprehend all the nuances of what you just said.
Yeah, and like parse language and like.
And that is absolutely not what happens.
Yeah.
All right, gents. I'll be back later. I gotta go cook some dinner.
Alright, have fun, Ryan.
Peace.
Peace, Ryan.
Bye.
User
Wow, you
left
didn't
your
call him
channel.
Tyler.
You know, sometimes it actually, like, I just forget.
He must be in a good mood.
He must see a chance must be doing well today, huh?
Dude, I mean, I'm thriving. I've been up since 9:30, fucking working on my room.
But so Tony, to go back to what I was going to originally say, right?
Yeah.
The where I define the gap of generation is if you have ever had to deal with the problem of setting up a Minecraft server.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a
fine.
great one.
Yeah, that's literally where I define the gap.
I almost like I get that gap too.
Like
I almost think you could like even define generations based on of like actual pieces of technology that you owned.
oh yeah, that's a good point.
Like I owned a Walkman, I owned a CD player, I owned a iPod, I own an iPhone. Those are all nearly four different like generations of people.
Yeah.
I don't trust anyone that didn't have a shitty MP3 player, like a Zen or something like
All
that.
right, see ya.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I never had a shitty
Fuck
MP3
you.
player.
I use
Bro,
my 3DS as a shitty
so
MP3
like remember
player.
how I was telling you that like my dad doesn't know anything about computers?
Oh, okay.
We were so far behind in technology my entire life that like I had a Walkman when everyone had CD players. I had a CD player when everyone had iPods. I had an iPod when everyone had iPhones, and now I have an iPhone, and everyone doesn't use iPhone anymore. So, well, you know, this PC is the furthest I've ever been in technology in my entire life, I'd argue.
I mean, to be fair, that's going to be top of the line for like a good year or two.
I'm just saying that
At
like
this rate.
I'm living it up. That
Yeah.
like this is the furthest piece of technological advancement that I've ever used. This is the furthest in the chain I've ever been. Furthest I probably will ever be. So I'm gonna live it up for just a little bit.
Reasonable.
But yeah, I never had, because I eventually like by the time I wanted one, the iPod like Nano was so cheap.
Oh yeah.
That like I didn't need to use the knockoff one. Like I think I bought like the tall skinny iPod, probably for like $20 or something.
Yeah, they got cheap quick.
I got a hand-me-down one from my mom.
I think I was refurbished, like from Radio Shack.
Yeah.
I had a lot of older siblings, so like, you know, hand-me-downs were big. So fucking, I remember I had a first gen iPod. Amazing. When I got that was a game changer. Because I went from... do you guys know what a creative Zen MP3 player was?
No.
It was... Okay, so it's very small. It was like, I don't know, probably... It wasn't even the size of my palm. And it's got just like one little nipple button in the middle, and then a play button, and then a back button, and that's it. Okay, and then like a 1-inch screen, and it was such a piece of garbage. And even let's put it this way, it's one of those, you know, you could tell like a piece of technology is real cheap if it has one of those hooks to put a lanyard through on it. This had one of those on it, and it was like such a fucking piece of shit. But it was a tank, so like I remember I dropped this motherfucker 50 times, and it would just never break. And I got a whole 1 gigabyte of storage on it.
That's right. Also, just storage amounts too. Like if you went back and told someone that oh yeah, this is I have a terabyte of storage. What the fuck's a terabyte?
My mom still says that her phone has 256 megabytes of storage every once in a while.
Oh.
It has 256 gigabytes.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Wow.
good luck.
Yeah.
So I always think of it, this clip went viral when Friends started to become popular again a couple years ago. There was some clip, I actually had to look it up, and the character Chandler's bragging about the new laptop he got, and he brags about that it has 12 megabytes of RAM and a 500 megabyte hard drive. 500 megabytes. And I was like, wow, dude, imagine if you could go back, back in time. I'd be like, hey, in a couple of years, that's going to be worthless because you're going to have, fucking 1,000 times the storage at a third of the price.
They'd be like, shut up.
I mean, it's the classic. I always find this hilarious. So I really love the show The West Wing, and there's an episode where someone in the White House talking to these computer manufacturers saying you have to make stuff in America, you have to make it cheaper, blah blah blah, and the guy's pretty much like, well, if the auto industry innovated at the same pace that we do, cars would cost $10 and go 700,000 miles an hour. And it's kind of true, the car really hasn't changed.
Not a whole
but
lot.
Technology, computers, advances so rapidly, you fucking you get outdated in a month.
I feel like cars have changed a good amount, but not probably not to scale with other pieces of tech, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's my point.
If you think about it,
in comparison,
a full electric vehicle, to someone even 20 years ago, would possibly be fucking a crazy thought.
No.
Yeah.
I'd say no.
But no, because
to the average consumer.
Yeah, the first.
We had them 100 years ago, Tony.
Okay, to the average consumer.
Yeah.
The
average consumer, yes, but you have to think what.
And I'll say, Steve, not to say you or Chance or Colin or Nathan or myself who knows anything about this stuff. The average consumer wouldn't know that something like that existed 100 years ago. They would know that the Honda Civic I drive is not an electric vehicle.
I'm gonna check what year the first electric car came out.
It's got to be
because
it was when we were younger, I think.
When did the first Prius come out? 2000? Right?
I don't think Prius debuted full electric though, did it?
It was hybrid, so it's a hybrid,
Yeah.
So, the idea was at least there, So yeah, I would say probably about 20 years ago is when the first idea of it, became popular. Oh, there could be a full electric car someday. But 20 years is kind of a long time. Think about how much technology's advanced in that 20 years.
Oh yeah, I'm
comparatively.
Yeah, I'm not saying cars have kept up at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
But there are advancements that have happened, but again, it's not to scale with pretty much
they're always
almost
so small.
all pieces of technology. I'm trying to think of a piece of tech that really hasn't moved much. Maybe you could argue radio hasn't done.
Radio has done leaps and bounds, my dude.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, there's always going to be improvements on that because they think it's how we're going to detect any other intelligent life.
LOL.
Yeah, and again, I was just referring to a normal everyday radio station.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's not talking about
I'm not talking. Yeah.
I'm talking. Well, I was more talking about
Yeah, I thought
he's talking about the consumer radio.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Which is the same exact thing. The
where you would listen to a radio station on.
What the biggest innovation was the scam that is satellite radio.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was probably it.
Satellite radio is pretty cool.
Yeah, and I do apologize.
It's a
Yeah,
scam.
I'm not referring to radio waves or
Yeah.
anything
Dude.
like that. I'm just
No, that's
referring
my
to
bad.
the home, like a radio
Yeah.
in your car.
Satellite radio is the
So-
biggest scam ever, Steve. Fucking, it's literally like most of those stations. Like if you go on like Sirius XM and you put on like Pop 2K,
Yeah.
it's only like it's like a 2-hour playlist.
Yeah.
If you listen for more than 2 hours, it's the same songs that come out again, and they change the playlist once every like 3 months.
Yeah.
So like when I used to work at the ice cream place, we had Sirius XM, and we were only allowed to put on 2 different stations. Okay, which
Oh,
was
geez.
Today's Hits and Pop 2K, because that's the only thing that the owner would let us listen to. Okay, so after 2 hours, you'd be like, okay, I heard that song already, and then you go to the other station, 2 hours, you heard that song already, and it's like, oh well, now I'm fucked. I have a 4-hour music rotation. You know?
I know how you feel. Well, there's literally one of the only bearable stations down by me just suddenly stopped being bearable. The last 5 times in the last 5 days I have turned it on, I have heard that terrible. I don't even know the name of the song. It's just this terrible electric song. It's like something about queens on the throne or some shit. And it's like,
What the fuck?
but I shit you not, the same song every single time I switch to that station the last 5 days. Like,
Yeah, I mean, every time I've turned on the radio in the last 2 years, I feel like it's been one of like 5 songs only.
So yeah,
like
there are like the few same songs that have not left the radio in like 30 years, right? Or like I would say at least like a good cutoff date, let's say 21 years right now. Like the year 2000, like any pop hit that came after the year like 2000 has not left the radio cycle.
Yeah, pretty much.
And it's pretty much always going to be there. And because like go to any like even just normal like not satellite radio too, right? It's the same 10 songs, and the new song that's a hit will be sprinkled into the everlong playlist, and that will also become a song that won't be removed from the radio for about 30 years probably. Because like think about like I'm trying to think of an artist that like their music has not left the radio in like 20 years. Like I don't know the exact time frame, but say like a Justin Timberlake or like Maroon 5's early stuff, like it's still there,
yeah.
right? Like
Well, to be fair, some of Maroon 5's early stuff is their only good stuff.
that is fair, but like it doesn't change.
It doesn't leave.
It doesn't
Yeah.
leave. It is the same.
There's no mix.
There's no mix. Like you will forever hear the same song every day for the rest of your life if you put that station on.
To be fair, though, I do think part of that is the fact that only a certain type of people listen to the actual radio anymore. Most people have Bluetooth. Like, most new cars have Bluetooth or aux cord. You know, so it's like they're playing to the people that don't have that kind of stuff. So, I don't know. Maybe their algorithms, whoever tells them what to play, has told them cut back on some of that shit. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, like, that's completely
yeah.
fair.
Because like the target demographic of a radio station now definitely isn't a Zoomer. It's millennials, because those are the ones that
Maybe even
probably
older.
aren't going to and older. So like
I disagree.
I guess
I think
it makes
it'd be-
more sense.
I don't think it's you're thinking about generations. It's not generations. It's class. It's the poor people still
Well,
driving.
yeah, true.
It's
also,
people still
also
driving
class.
shit boxes,
Yeah,
not
that's
people
true.
driving
That's
new
true.
cars.
To be fair,
That's also true.
it is people who have a radio in their car, like an
Yeah.
older, because like me, have a radio in my car. Only reason why like radio even popped in my brain is because there are certain stations around here, and also you can only listen to 2 stations because there's a radio station very close. It's overpowering everything else. That you're stuck only listening to the one radio
Wait.
station.
So Tony, do you always listen to radio then in your car?
I have a CD player.
Yeah, my
It's
my
it's
CD
a
player
two-
in my car is
yeah.
broken, and so is the aux cord thing.
It doesn't have an aux cord. My car is a 2004. I upgraded.
I was in
Wait,
it.
wait, Tony.
Oh wait, what?
Do you have a cassette player?
No.
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
Colin.
I
had one of those for a long
upgraded a
time.
few years ago from a 1999 Oldsmobile Cutlass. It was my first car. The car was 3 years younger than me, the same age as Chance, which was weird to think.
LOL.
But that was my first car.
Wait, and what car do you have now?
04 Impala.
Okay, yeah, that's the one I was in then.
Yeah, that's the one you.
I was in your Impala, yeah.
You.
Impala.
Yeah, Impala.
That in the back seat
Yeah,
while, you and Brecken were
Brecken.
like making out in the front seat, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, and Chance kept asking to join, and Brecken wasn't down. So
Brecken didn't want me,
Yeah,
but now
I
she does, I'm sure.
I left the option open for.
I'm even hotter now, so
Yeah, so
I feel like she changed her
maybe.
mind.
Yeah,
Well, we're all hotter now. Global warming is a serious problem.
Yeah,
but-
it's the thing, sometimes it feels like the sun has gotten closer. I don't know if it's scientifically proven.
No, that's just my radiance.
Oh,
in
it's
your
just
face.
Chance.
No, that's just a Twilight Zone episode. But
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na.
picture, if you will, a world where people can destroy the United States Capitol.
That's
I don't have to picture
yeah,
it.
picture, huh?
Just gotta look out the window.
Picture, if you will, a world where Chance is allowed to walk free in the streets.
Oh God, it's terrible.
You know what, Steve? You know what I'm gonna do for that comment?
What?
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go tomorrow, and I'm gonna become a sperm donor.
I hate
Get
you.
10 million little chances running around and fucking harassing you for the rest of your goddamn
Chance,
life.
if you do that, I'll do that. And you don't want that.
Oh God, never mind. I'd kill myself.
I was just saying, wait a second. You guys can do that if you want. I'll just off myself tomorrow. It's
Little Steve
I don't
babies
wanna
running
live-
around.
don't
It's
need
even
either
worse.
of those things.
I don't
That's a
wanna live
lot
on
of
that
Skynet.
planet.
That is
What?
so much Skynet, Nathan. You're so right.
What the fuck? Nathan's still here. I haven't heard him talk in an hour.
Yeah.
The show hasn't even been on for an hour.
Gotta listen, man.
Yeah. Listen. See, Nathan is a strategic mastermind. He picks his places and drops
He
bombs.
picks when he finally wants to speak again.
It's called
All right, I will
strategic.
be with you all again in 45 minutes.
Okay.
Makes
do you
sense.
have your raid now? Because I know you have to go for a raid, so I'm like, I don't know if that's you saying you have to go for your raid or you're strategically picking 45 minutes from now.
This guild is like Central Standard Time,
Ooh.
and so I actually
Uh.
fucked up the time, so I don't have to go until like 8:30.
Oh.
Oops.
That used to happen. So Chance and I used to play on a CS team of Kramer all the time, and I tried telling Kramer that every
Classic.
time we say a time, it's an Eastern Standard Time. But so like he would always be like an hour off because he's in Central,
Yeah.
and I'm like I love you, man, but like listen, we're going off of this time. So that was always interesting. At one point, I think on a team we had, I don't think Kramer was on that iteration, but like we had Tilt, who was a UK player, and we had like a bunch of like NA East players. So it was like that was an interesting time period of scheduling.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was fun.
Oh boy, Tilt.
Yeah, he's good. He was Tilt. And I named Tilted Gaming before I even met him. He just fit.
And he tilted me a lot.
Yeah, you guys. That was sure an interesting experience the first time I played with you too.
I will say though, we worked well together.
You
'cause
guys
we
played
would just
very well
constantly, we would shit talk each other so much that we would both be so pissed and want to like show the other person wrong.
Yeah.
You know, so we always played so well. We grinded up to fucking SMFC.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was we actually worked really well together and played well together because I like literally on round one, if like one of us didn't get a kill, the other would be like, dude, you're so fucking trash, why do I play with you, you fucking ugly piece of shit, blah blah blah. Like just go in. And then, you know, next round I get a kill when I didn't get one the first round, I start trash talking him.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
it worked well.
It's
you
just
know?
up and you just both have that personality where like you
Yeah.
can just keep upping it and upping it and upping it.
Just
and,
keep
like,
upping the ante there.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man. That's
Yo, I put
Also
a
got
Red
to
Bull
play
down
EU
somewhere in my
series, so-
room, and I don't know where it is.
Oh.
I've been looking for it for about 5 minutes.
Did you
now.
accidentally paint the Red Bull?
Dude, like there's like nothing in my room, and I can't find the Red Bull I put down. There's literally nothing in here.
Just be careful, because when you knock it over and you spill it on something, the thing's gonna start
Yep.
flying, and that's not a good thing.
Yeah, so like be
I'm
careful.
being so careful because I'm like, did I put it on the? Is it under something? I'm about to knock it over.
Because if you hit the foundation of your house with that, the house is going flying, bro. You might need to be near a window.
Because a Red Bull gives you wings. Haha.
That'll fuck up my
we're not
paint job.
sponsored, but we could be.
We
be.
are not sponsored by
I have
Red
people.
Bull.
I'll have my people call your people.
If you wanted to sponsor us, Red Bull, we would tell people about all of the amazing things Red Bull does for them. But you don't.
Like
so
if you drink 4.
no.
And that goes for just about anything.
It goes just for about any product in any line.
Yeah, like if
we're-
you drink 4 Red Bulls in under an hour, your chance for a heart attack goes
Look,
up
if you got a
75%.
our
t-shirt,
standards are very low.
if you
Been
got a
there,
t-shirt
Colin,
and you're
been
gonna
there.
pay me to wear it, I will wear
We'll
it.
wear it. We will wear it.
Yeah.
You send them over, bros. Let's come on, let's get it. Yeah, like for sponsorship opportunities, email. Hey, just fucking comment in the Twitch chat. we'll talk. We'll do negotiations live on stream. It's like, you just want us to. You're giving me a gifted sub for me to shout this thing out? Hell yeah, we'll do it. Yeah, standard bar for entry for sponsors on this channel is very low. Very low. Yeah. So, just remember.
Take what we can get.
If the money is there, we don't care. Just saying.
Okay, that makes me a little uncomfortable, I think.
Oh, but the Chance's Rope Company is such a morally high program.
It really is. I mean, we have a code of conduct.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, so I think we recently have officially been established as an LLC. So
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Did I tell you about the new initiative I'm working on?
Oh no.
We're gonna go fully vegan.
Oh.
We're leaning into the social wokeness kind of thing.
Is that going to
Yeah.
help us with the vegan meat cycle as well?
Yeah, I mean, yes.
It will just attract more.
Exactly. The vegan
Okay.
meat part of the business was already a very good idea,
Yeah.
but we needed a final push. And now we can
Yeah.
be the vegan company.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, I mean, like, it's perfect because we also, like, for anyone who doesn't understand the system we have in place, so Chance's Rope Company provides the top of the line ropes for
Suicide.
Suicide, yeah. So I was going to look for a nicer term, but no. And
Offing yourself.
we also have recently come out of a product, a food product called vegan meat, and so vegans eat the meat, and they're like, "Oh man, this is absolutely delicious. What is in this?" And we say vegan. They're like, "What?"
Yeah.
You're eating a vegan right now.
Yep.
And then they buy a rope from Chance's Rope Company, kill themselves, and now we have a supply line of vegan meat.
Instantly replenish
Yep.
the supplies.
Exactly.
And remember, anybody who buys rope from Chance's Rope Company gets 50% off of their purchase of at Colin's Make Your Own Gallows store.
Oh, okay. I'm with these partnership ideas. Okay.
I'm just saying, not everybody has something that like a hook in their house that's steady enough to hold them.
Yeah,
But
sometimes.
if you rent your own
Yeah.
gallows and do it right, it'll be a lot easier for everybody involved. You don't have to.
You know,
That's true.
Tony, for the vegan meat business, I was really looking into the subscription box model like a HelloFresh. I think we got a good opportunity
Yeah.
there to dominate the vegan home meal delivery.
Yeah, no, I think that's
market.
honestly a genius idea. However, we will. No, because like we can. I mean, it's a pandemic, guys. We can deliver the rope to you, so you don't even have to come by to our location. And
You
That's
wouldn't
also a good
wanna-
idea because think about it. Not every vegan who eats the vegan meat is going to kill themselves. Some of them might actually not become vegans. Might just start eating meat, so then you can sell them more meat.
we hope that's not the case.
I've looked through my entire
That
fucking room.
kind of
This Red Bull
eliminates
is
our
nowhere to
supply
be found.
chain. But I mean, if they order more vegan meat, that's okay. However, if the vegans decide that they enjoy vegan meat a little too much, chance we're gonna run into a little bit of a error
Yeah,
in the
supply chain
supply
issue.
chain issue.
Have
Yeah.
you guys considered expanding this business model?
Well,
Oh yeah, what's that? How's that?
How are we gonna expand?
Listen. Have you guys considered selling Indian beef?
What the fuck is that?
So
well, they can't eat
they
cows.
can't eat
Oh
cows.
dear God.
Oh God.
So
Okay, that's a little more fucked up than I'm willing to go with this joke.
Oh God.
it's like oh, so Steve, maybe we'll go over these negotiations.
Yeah, we'll come back to
at
you.
a different
Alright.
time. Different time.
All right, good plan.
now,
Good plan.
right now, I think we're gonna settle with Chess Rope Company, vegan meat, and we are willing to sponsor a few startups with our profits. Like, I have a side project going on right now with Kyle where we're gonna raise a baby great white shark in captivity. So people
That's what
can
they
do
say.
it, but we
Do
can't.
you guys
We're-
have an internship program?
for Chance's Rope Company, we sure do.
Excellent.
What
So,
up?
Chance, you want to give them the quick disclaimer right before Colin jumps in?
So the internships are very short term. They usually don't last that long. So what we do is we hire a dedicated team of interns to help fulfill our kill yourself or money back guarantee policy. Okay. So let's say you're a customer. You buy the rope, it fails, it snaps, you live. Boo-hoo, how sad. You come on down to the headquarters. We'll take care of your problem for you.
And
why we
we
need
are
interns.
always looking for more interns. So, Colin, sorry, we just need to fit that disclaimer real fast.
Okay. Can I just say that I find it hilarious that as you guys were doing this whole vegan meat commercial, I'm looking at a book that popped up in my Amazon recommendations called Tender is the Flesh, about a future society that eats people.
Look,
Nice.
Are you guys in league with Bezos?
How'd you know?
Like,
Hey,
I need
Chance,
to
we're
know
not
if you
supposed
guys
to
are
say that
Bezos
yet.
Shit. I didn't know. Is that part of the NDA?
wait a minute.
Mhm.
Wait a minute. Are you guys robots? Alexa, shut down.
Meow.
Red Bull, where
I'm not-
are you?
will Alexa actually respond to turn off commands?
Probably not.
Like, you can tell it off, but it'll just stop doing whatever it's doing. Or
And for the love of God, please don't Google how do I turn my Alexa off.
Red Bull?
No!
Sorry, what?
That's an upsetting joke.
You know,
fuck
I
you, that was
I
good
would
wordplay.
argue that one's more upsetting than any Chance's Rope Company /
Yeah.
vegan meat is.
That was a good joke. Fuck you.
It
I
was,
honestly didn't even hear him.
he said, and I quote, Colin said this, I'm just repeating it.
I said, do
Uh-huh.
not Google how to turn your Alexa on.
LOL.
Yep, there we go.
You are, you're a special person, Colin. You're special to my heart.
Look,
I don't know if I could survive without you.
look. As long as I'm not Miguel, I'm okay.
Oh, what the hell? Don't talk shit about Miguel. I'll kill you.
I will talk all the shit about Miguel.
Wait,
Miguel is
what,
a beautiful man.
wait, what did you say?
Yeah.
Did you say as long as I'm
Don't
not
talk shit.
Miguel?
Yes, as long as I'm not Miguel, I'll be
Miguel
okay.
is beautiful.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I did not say anything about his beauty.
He is beautiful, and I appreciate his fondness of tanks. I do not judge what others do in the privacy of their own home, but I can only imagine.
I mean, he did play that dating
The
simulator.
waifu
game.
tank is like simulator, right?
I'm sorry,
Like,
what?
isn't there like a dating like game where like the anime girls are all like tanks?
Is this
Several of us
real?
may have pooled to buy it for him for his birthday.
Is this real?
Yeah.
I need this.
And we absolutely love that he played it.
He played it. He played the whole thing.
Yeah.
Of course he did.
I mean, like, it was a birthday gift, man. How are you gonna not?
Oh, I found it.
The Red Bull?
$10 on Steam.
Oh,
Oh no, the
game.
Red Bull's still missing. Fuck you.
I'm sorry, you said you found it. I was excited for you.
Okay, but can we just talk about the brilliance of this Shuckle on your stream?
It's so great, right? Look
I
at him.
love him.
He's-
Shuckle is one of those Pokemon that I don't like in competitive, but I would absolutely love to run into in real life.
Oh, I would love to own a Shuckle.
Where the fuck is this Red Bull?
Like, I am, throughout time, I am gonna, like, fully commit to, like, a 6 Pokemon team I'd have in real life. The first member of the team I posted on Twitter recently is a Magikarp named Floppy. And he loves going for walks. And by that, he's not usually up to it, so I just put him in his little wagon and I take him around.
Nice.
So, he will be the strongest Magikarp that ever lived. Yes! That's what I would love to see. Shuckle on an airplane. Just chilling, dog.
Oh,
What the fuck?
This,
I
so
love
everyone
it.
could see
I love
this
it.
shuckle. Look at him. Beautiful. Chilling.
Straight ballin'.
We love to see. We love
I-
shuckle.
I don't even know why I find that so cute, but it is.
He's so cute because, like, how else are you gonna like buckle him in? So he has to be kind of at that angle.
He is Buckle the Shuckle. I have now
You
named
buckle
him.
the shuckle.
You mess with the shuckle, you get the fuckled.
Yeah. Don't you fuckle with shuckle.
Oh God,
Did you see
the second
that
pick is
shuckle?
not as good. At
It's
all.
not as good, but it's
What is
God,
that?
why?
it's a Shadow of the Colossus boss that's a shuckle.
I don't
Yeah.
like that.
I
don't
like
like
That
it.
can go away.
It's
Can go away
shuckle.
forever.
I
I
love
like him.
shuckle.
I mean,
Oh
I don't
god.
know if I had to make it like a Pokemon I'd have in real life, I would definitely have a Litwick, and I would make him the guardian of my little library
That's adorable.
because I think that would be cute.
I have more shuckle, don't worry.
Alright, so that one's cool.
You just have a
Dude.
Shuckle folder because I'm not judging. I just wouldn't be surprised.
No, I'm
If
just
you
on
could
Google.
have a Pokemon in real life, why wouldn't you just choose something cute and cuddly, you know, like a little pet?
Yeah.
I
like
already
I
told
like
you I
Litwick.
chose a
Fuck you.
Magikarp.
Like, I'm trying to think
Magikarp's a cute
of what I would
cuddler.
want. Yeah. It's a fucking fish though.
He's adorable. What are you,
also-
what are you trying to say?
Also, Ninetales would be really cool to own, to snuggle with.
Maybe like a Togepi.
You would crush it.
A Togekiss would actually be a really cool flying type.
Okay, maybe like
You can do like a Skitty or a Delcat or an Eevee.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say Eevee and its Eevee.
what's the
Purloin. Maybe a Perugly.
I was going to say, it just depends on your taste on if Pirelli makes the checklist.
one of the 17,000 monkey Pokemon that exist?
True.
Rowlet, definitely. I'd have a Rowlet.
You could have an Arbok or an Ekans.
Oh.
what's the little guy? He looks like a puppy, but he's got a red mohawk.
Eh?
There's a Pokemon.
Dog
Puppy.
with
Is he
the
thinking
Red
of,
Mohawk.
is he thinking of Vulpix?
Red.
Or is that
Well,
Growlithe?
Mightyena, maybe? No, Red Mohawk. Oh, do you mean
It's got to be like Gen 1 that he's thinking of, so it's got to be either Vulpix or like
Rowlet,
Growlithe.
maybe?
Bro, Mohawk.
I
makes me
found
think
him, hold
like
on.
Quilava.
Yeah, Quilava.
Oh, is it Quilava?
No,
Oh,
oh.
Litleo! You like Litleo? Oh, Litleo's really
Spoiler alert,
cute.
he's a lion
What?
cub.
He's a lion.
Lion. It looks like a, I don't know. I just said.
Wait,
Dude,
I can't.
Leo.
Yeah,
I
it didn't
don't have
pop up
the-
for whatever reason, but
Oh,
I didn't
wait,
even
you
know
gotta-
the name. I said it looks like a puppy with a mohawk. You know.
Tony, close the parenthesis.
Don't forget the semicolon.
No,
Oh
no,
my
there's
God,
an open
it
parenthesis.
is an open parenthesis at the end.
in the URL.
There
Oh.
you go.
Oh well.
Yeah, Litlio's adorable.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
that's a good shout. You're never gonna hear me.
So, by the way, that what I googled was Pokemon with red mohawk, and the first thing that came up is Scrafty.
Yeah, I was thinking Scrafty, because that's
And
like
this guy looks ugly as shit.
He makes me upset.
he is, but anyway.
He's a
And
good
it makes
boy
me
now.
mad. No, he makes me mad.
It also depends on like if we're allowed to like have bigger Pokemon. Because like if we're just saying pets, but like I would totally want like a bear tick if I could have bigger Pokemon.
Oh, so like first of all, caveat: Ryan's not here, but he would have like a Wailord probably. I'm just calling it right now. I think Ryan would have a Wailord.
Yeah.
So I feel like
I'm gonna-
if you can store it.
Yeah, that's my problem. I like as much as I love Snorlax, I would never ever want to own one in real life because I would bankrupt myself attempting to take care of it.
I would.
Yeah,
You would just nap on his
feeding
little
it,
tongue.
dude. Yeah, but feeding
I'd
it.
have to because I wouldn't be able to afford a house because
Yeah.
I'd have to buy him food.
Nap on his little tummy.
Either that, or if
Little
we're going with the
tummy.
like the digitized like Pokemon universe, then like I'd have to keep him in the ball at 90% of the time.
Yeah, I mean, like you have the Pokeball like in this universe to me as well, right? So,
I'm just saying, like that's no fun. You want him to be out and about.
oh, like you can, but like if you're like traveling, it's probably a lot easier to have them in a Pokeball.
I mean, maybe Pokemon IRL would be more like Neopets, where like they get hungry, but they'll never like actually die or anything. They just keep saying they're hungry.
No,
Huh?
but they do die.
That'd be terrible. It'd be constant pain.
my Neopets
And
are in
PETA,
constant
and you
pain.
gotta keep in mind, this universe, You gotta keep in mind, in
Steve.
this universe, PETA would be militarized. Like,
my Neopets never ate a single time. They're 10,000 days old and haven't eaten once.
Actually, I wonder if I can log into my Neopets account.
I never
Dude,
had a
I
Neopets.
did like a year ago. I logged in again.
I had a
It's pretty dank.
Tamagotchi as a kid.
I had Webkins, and they're probably dead.
I had Webkins,
Oh,
but to be
I
honest,
also had Webkins.
I like
I-
the stuffed
no.
animals more than I like the website because I couldn't access it on my home computer.
Well, eventually they changed like Webkins because eventually they switched it to a model of like you had to enter a new Webkins code every like 6 months or else your account was deactivated.
Oh, my account
oh
probably
my
got deactivated.
God, that's
Yeah.
fucked up.
I know, like I had a shit ton of them, and then like I didn't like I stopped getting them, you know, and it was like your account's going to be deactivated unless you fucking add a new pet. Mom, go get me a new Webkins. You know?
gonna be gone. No,
my friends
Dude, I had the dankest
Wait,
house though.
Would
it
your
was dope
parents
as
have
shit.
done that for you? Mine would have said
No.
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 For your birthday or Christmas or maybe
Yeah,
Easter, that's
I
about
got
it.
them for as gifts. The only person that ever did that was once I know my grandma did it, and I was like, wow, grandma's kind of epic, mom.
Grandma's an epic
Yeah,
gamer.
Just
Hold
jump
on.
his voice a few octaves and I can hear him say it.
I wonder if
Hey, mom, grandma's kind of epic.
you guys have me on a quest trying to get in my Neopets account. Also, my
You're
Neopets
welcome.
account doxes me, so we can't show it on stream if it still exists. But
But your name is Steve Blank, and you live at blank. I don't know.
Steve blank, living blank at blank.
this
Dude,
connection is not Neopets.com is not secure.
Yeah, it
What?
doesn't really surprise
Of course
me.
it's not.
my
If you're telling me they're not trying to pirate as much information they can get off stupid kids'
dude, no, it's owned by Viacom. Like it's not like it's owned by Viacom. It's a pretty
You're saying that as
non-sketchy
if
company.
Viacom isn't sketchy.
I mean, it's really not. At least it was owned by. I'm gonna check if that's. It's not anymore. It's owned by Jumpstart.
I'm telling you, there's no way in hell that it's not owned by some sketchy freaking info mining people.
I didn't know Jumpstart was still around. Did you guys ever play Jumpstart?
No, what the hell's a jumpstart?
Dude, it was educational video games for PC. I can't
What
believe no one
account?
else played it here.
What is this? What email is my Neopets account registered to? That's the real question here.
An email
my-
you still have access to?
You guys remember
Probably.
those Taco Bell commercials when we were young with the Chihuahua?
No.
Or no?
No.
Okay, so Taco Bell back in like the early 2000s had these commercials with this little Chihuahua named Gidget. So my Neopets name was literally like
Aw.
Gidget Taco Bell.
Wait,
It was my Neopets name. It was
That's
like
adorable.
Gidget Taco Bell or some shit.
is there just merch or is there still Neopets?
Why is it dead? I'm going on Neopets.
It's getting
fuck
updated and optimized from.
it. Neopets official merch.
Neopets still has a website.
How do I get to the Flash games?
I don't know. Well, Flash is dead.
dead.
So
Oh, that's so sad.
are the games just all dead now? Is like it's
I'd
just
assume
dead?
they are, wouldn't they be?
But like, then what is Neopets anymore?
I'm pretty sure it's dead. It just hasn't
Wait,
figured
I'm
it out
in.
yet.
I'm in.
They have a Twitter account.
Yeah, so does my left nut. I mean, does it really matter?
Does your left not really have a Twitter account? Because that's
No.
very specific.
I don't even have a Twitter account.
That's
Fuck
why I
that
was
shit.
curious why your left nut had gained access to a Twitter
Explore.
account if you don't use it.
How do I like find my account? Because I can show you my account and my suffering Neopets.
Those poor,
I
those
don't
poor
really
babies.
want to see that though.
Those poor babies.
You want to show us your hamster you haven't fed since you were 9 too? Or
No,
just
because I don't have one of those.
Yeah, I was gonna say the corpse of it anyway.
Wait, what? Yo, Neopets was my shit. God,
Was it?
dude,
I will get into this account.
I'm just remembering like the fucking 1,000 hours I probably played Neopets for. More than that, actually. I was obsessed. Me and my sister, who's 11 years older than me, had a guild together, you know, so it was run by like a 12-year-old and a 21-year-old. Or, I'm sorry, a 10-year-old and a 21-year-old. You know.
Easy.
Bet this goes to my dad's email and he starts asking questions.
LOL. Dude, mine was also to my dad's email.
Yeah, like,
So...
did you suddenly lose 10 years of your life, or did I just have a seizure?
No, you know what the worst thing about Neopets was, too? Because
What?
it was... Some of the features were age restricted, and you had to be 13 to unlock full features. So I would always put in, like... So I put in, like, a random birthday, okay? And obviously I don't know what the random birthday was. And if you guess like now, because you haven't logged on in a while, if you get your password wrong like once, it says you have to enter your password and the birthday that's on your account.
Wait, you didn't just use your regular birthday, but...
Dude, I was like fucking 7 years old, probably younger.
All you do is subtract 18 from the current year.
I mean, that's what I did.
Yeah, okay, so I'm sorry that my 6-year-old self wasn't thinking, you know, fucking 20 years in the future.
Well,
I mean,
thank you for the apology, Chance. That's all I asked for, you know.
what I do is I
Fuck
just
you.
subtract 20.
Fuck you, Colin.
I subtract 20 from my actual birthday because it's easier.
I actually used to just subtract. Once I got to be like, wait, how old was... I forget, but I started just using 1990 because then it was like, you know.
Yeah, once I was like old enough to actually realize, I just used my sister's birth year, the one that's 11 years older than me. Because I was like, well, I obviously will remember when her birthday is, so I'll just use my birth date in her birth year.
Isn't it a weird feeling when you can start to use your birthday?
Yeah, dude, I went through, dude. Okay, so when I turned 21, I was like, or when I turned 18 rather, when I turned 18, and the next time I went onto like a website that was like age restricted, I was like, wait, what? I couldn't put in my real birthday.
Yeah.
And like still access this. It like blew my mind, man.
Don't like expect it.
I mean, most of the time I still lie anyway. I'm gonna be honest, just because of habit.
I mean,
Living in denial.
I mean, it also depends on what the service is. Like Steam, I'm sure 97% of Steam users say their birthday is January 1st, 1900. Because
Yeah, Steam or other certain illicit websites none of us will ever admit to going to, but we do.
Look, I have.
Oh.
Yeah, no,
I will
Steam. Steam, I use 1985, I think.
Is Steam an illicit
Why?
website? No one will make.
Why?
I
Because
mean,
it's just what I've used. You know
Can
what
we-
I mean?
can we
seen
just
some
discuss
of the games
why
on
the
there?
fuck-
I would
Yeah, no,
argue it
that's
should be.
why the fuck does Steam not have like a feature where you can be like, I don't want to have to enter my birthday every single time?
They're dumb.
Like, I'm sorry, I'm still above the age. I'm still 21. I don't need to enter my birthday every time I want to see a game that's fucking.
Yeah, it is
every
fucking
time I
weird.
want to go to fucking Grand Theft Auto 5 page. I don't even know. You know, like, what the fuck? Why can't it just remember that I'm of age?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
God, fucking stupid.
Yeah, we should go and break in, and while we're there, also
Dude, we should fucking go. Never mind.
let's break in. We'll get
Let's
Left 4
find
Dead
Gabe.
3, Portal 3, and of course Half-Life 4.
Of course.
Half-Life 4 isn't happening.
I mean, it is because Half-Life Alyx is Half-Life 3.
Ah,
It is. Come on.
I mean,
Come on.
It's like a prequel, isn't it?
Yeah,
Isn't it a prequel that also has like one major plot twist?
that we're not going to spoil because I haven't had time to play it yet.
Agreed, but I've heard there is a major plot twist that does have effects on the later plot.
Egab.
That's literally all I know. I don't even know what it is. That's what I've heard.
You know, am I not immune to jury duty through work? Because that would suck.
you might be. Who knows?
I really hope I don't have to do. That would be like the worst.
You ever like want to be like, all right, yeah, I can't go because I have to watch my kids. Like, you have a kid? Yes. No, but yes.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They won't care at all. My mom got stuck with it even when I was like young.
Yeah. I think there is like something you can fill out like if you don't have any like way of finding like care for like a kid or something, you can get out of it.
It's just such a thing, you know?
Have you guys ever been called to it before?
No.
No, I
Is that-
haven't.
I've been a student, you know?
Yeah, it's true. Well, like, because I think Jacob's been called to it before.
Really?
I mean,
I had to wait. I fucking hate jury duty, man.
Well, is Jacob a
mean-
full-time student?
Oh, you have to be full time.
I think yes.
I
Maybe
got
that's why.
I got jury duty as a full-time student.
Did you?
You can use that as an excuse to get out of it?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
The fuck?
A deferment.
Yeah, because you're paying like $20,000 a year.
Yo,
Oh wait,
All
I
you
got
gotta
I
do-
remember. I got it
you
over
just
my summer
gotta-
vacation though.
you just gotta
Yeah.
let them know that you know what like jury nullification is, and they're like, okay, goodbye, leave.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, like
See, that was the thing that annoyed me. I waited there all day, and there was a delay, so my phone died and my Kindle
Yeah.
died. Luckily, I brought a book, but like, I was so fucking pissed off. We finally get to jury selection, and like, they go down and like, they finish picking the jury with the person two ahead of me. That was the last guy they got, and then they were good. I didn't even like I just waited there all day to not even get called.
to not
on.
even be, yeah. That's
See,
funny.
like, there's a part of me that would be like, do you have a bias in this nature? Yes.
All you literally have to say is like, I'm a college student will get you out of it most of the time. But if you say anything like if you say I'm a psych student, they will haul your ass out of there faster than you can
Yeah.
blink.
Yeah.
Well,
Or
also,
if you say that you're studying law or something like
Yeah.
that, same thing.
to be fair though, it also does depend on like the specific case and the evidence.
Yeah.
Like, you know, if they're not gonna if it's a fairly cut and dry case, they're not gonna give a crap. But like, you know, if it's like one of those cases where they're trying to pull some shit, that they want a specific jury in mind.
Or again, like Chance was saying, if you know about jury nullification, which you should,
I do.
Yeah. They fucking
Yeah.
will kick you out right away.
Yeah, you're out of there.
But
5-minute trip.
Yeah, I get
Yeah.
that part. I'm more annoyed that, you know. I had to
Although it'd be
wait.
kind of cool to do it, you know. I still think it'd be kind of cool.
What?
You know, I want to be, you know, in the middle of a courtroom drama. You know, if I'm old, I want to do jury duty. That'd be sick. If I'm retired, fuck yeah, I'm doing it.
Yeah, why not?
I'll call them
Actually-
up and be like, "Can I please do jury duty?"
Actually, if I could get some time off work to do it, you know what I mean? Like, I'd do it. I'd do it for fun, you know?
I wouldn't mind doing it as a thing. Like,
yeah, my brother's job has like full paid time off for it, so he was like, "I can't wait to get called up for jury duty. That'd be awesome."
I think I also have paid time off for it.
I mean,
Since my
government,
mom
I
was
guess,
a-
yes.
Since my mom was a stay-at-home mom, they gave her a stipend of like $600 a week. Because even though she was unemployed, it still was taking up her time. So they gave her like $600 a week.
Oh, cool. That's pretty cool, you know?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like it wouldn't be great pay, but like at the end, she didn't even know. And at the end, she got a check, and she was like, "Wait, what?"
I'm not sure I
Uh.
knew you got paid for jury duty.
I got like I think it amounted to like maybe $11.
Yeah, that's fair. Doesn't say I doubt it's any like.
Because
good
if you're not
amount,
actually
yeah.
picked, you're
Yeah.
not there long enough to actually make money.
I mean, the whole thing's... Yeah.
I mean, we do need to look closer at jury nullification, though. Because it is somewhat bullshit that they can pull that, you know?
I remember when I was trying to explain it to one of my brothers, and I was like, "Dude, they've done like hundreds of studies now, and consistently, fucking, if they present the same exact evidence, and the defendant's white, they're like almost twice as likely
To
to
get
be
off.
found not guilty as a defendant that's black with the same exact evidence."
That's
Same
Because-
crazy.
exact.
Because
like-
there's usually for big cases, they try to have a token, like, 2 or 3. But for little things, they don't give a fuck. Like, I remember, so this is my cousin said, like, literally, the jury it was all, like, I think it was, what is it, jury's 12 people?
Mhm.
He said
12 angry men.
it was almost all like older white men, with the exception of like one young woman and one like middle-aged black guy.
I mean, that's it's part of the strategy though of the voir dire process, because like if you're defending your client in like a murder case and he's 19, you pick young mothers. That's who you want on the jury. You want young mothers on the jury because they're going to give him the benefit of the doubt. He's got his whole life ahead of him. You're not going to want a 60-year-old man because he's going to be like, no, throw the book at him.
Or I was gonna say, or the reverse. If you've got a young black teen convicted, accused of killing somebody, you also want young white mothers.
LOL. Exactly though. It's a very complicated process.
Yeah.
Say, like my dad and my grandfather were involved in a lawsuit, and they run a business, and they were going to sue someone. They walked in, and they had a meeting with the judge. And he asked them, "Are you sure you want to go through with this case? Because when I pick a jury, they're going to be pulled." And this was in New York City. He was like, "They're going to be pulled from Queens. 3 of them are going to be black. 6 of them are going to be gay. And none of them is going to give you a dime." I was like, I mean, it's true. It's going to be a lot of minorities, and you're a corporation. Why would they be on your side? They have no sympathies to you,
That's crazy. That's funny though.
I mean, I think you'd have to play it off as not being a corporation, though.
I mean, yeah, but like
Depends how big the company
You
is.
have to pull up
If
a small business.
Like it was a decent sized enough company where I was like, I mean, he's got a point. Like, you're gonna be in a courtroom where the jury is made up of a bunch of young liberals, that hate big business, and you are the big business. Like,
Yeah, that's not great.
Business.
Oh god, that video.
That video is so good.
I still want to know how he managed to make that voice come out of his throat, because like it doesn't look right.
Yeah, no, it don't.
it don't be looking right though.
No.
It do be like that sometimes, though.
It really do. It really dooby dooby doo.
Doobie doobie doo. Doobie doobie doo.
Yo, why can't paint dry faster?
Did you blow on it? Did it work?
I mean, what you really want is a
Oh shit,
fan,
it's
right?
dry. Yeah.
Imagine though.
The part that I just touched actually is dry. I could paint this wall now. I didn't notice.
But Chance, why don't you pick up a fan from? And if you don't actually have a fan, we have a website for you. It's tonlyfans.com.
dstonlyfans.com.
The problem is, I'm worried about I have a fan that's in the hallway outside of my room, blowing hot air this way from like downstairs. The problem is, there's a lot of dog hair in my house because we have 3 dogs.
Yeah, don't do that then.
So I don't want it actually in my room. That's why I'm like direct blowing, just down the hallway towards my room, because the dog hair is a big problem. So while I'm actually painting, while I've been actually painting, I've closed the door and opened my windows instead. But
I was gonna say, you better have some airflow in there, or else.
oh yeah, no.
We're just gonna hear a thump.
And there he goes.
Chance is dead. I nominate Miguel to be the new Chance.
Oh.
I thought you hated Miguel. That's why he wants him to be the new Chance, I guess.
No, I want him to improve himself.
Thanks. Oh, that means you like me more than someone. Nice. I'm not your most hated. That's cute.
I mean, you're more funny than annoying, whereas Miguel tends to walk that line.
Well, dude,
Chance
you have
funny.
such a deep hatred of
Yeah,
Miguel.
okay,
Why?
Why?
I want to put an X on this. Miguel is a good boy, and
Miguel is the goodest boy.
Miguel is a good
Yeah,
boy.
like what the
However,
fuck, Colin?
I don't enjoy being having my sense of reality assaulted on a daily basis.
And
This anti-Miguel rhetoric is
I will not
un-American.
have any more anti-Miguel rhetoric on the podcast.
Not even his real name.
Shh. Dude, when I found that out, I was heartbroken. Shut up. I felt like I was betrayed and lied to.
Miguel's whole life is about tearing down your perception of reality. That's what he does.
I don't
It's
want
beautiful.
my
Learn to
perception
live
of
with
reality
it.
torn
I
back.
love it, actually.
Yeah.
I very much appreciate it.
God, fuck. Okay, has anybody else been having this problem where I have a fucking Android phone, and I don't have turn on offline finding because I don't feel like being tracked even more than usual?
You don't have what?
And it keeps bothering me to turn on offline finding, and I hate it.
What the
because
fuck is that?
I have that problem. There's probably a way we can
Offline
remove the
finding?
process.
There's a way around it. I'm too lazy to do it. But I'm not too lazy to complain about it, and that's the important thing.
You have no right to complain if you don't try.
I mean, that's always been my my point of view.
First
so.
Amendment, bitch. I have the right
Agree.
to complain whenever I want.
That's why I said I always tell people that say they don't vote because it doesn't matter. I always say if you don't vote, you don't have a right to complain about the OJ verdict.
I feel that.
You know what? I'm gonna let that one pass. Anyway.
You don't vote, you don't have a right to complain about.
One of the best quotes ever.
Did someone? Is that the best quote ever? And
I
who's-
said one of the best quotes ever.
Okay. Is that something
Not
that you
mine.
came up with? I was gonna say,
No, it's not mine. It's not
said
mine. It's from The West Wing.
Oh, that makes sense.
And I remember the first time I watched it, I almost cried. I thought it was the funniest shit ever.
That's actually if I was watching a show and that line came out, I think I'd cry too.
I used to beforehand. I used to say though, like, if you don't vote, you don't have a right to complain. But now that show is what gave me the OJ verdict line, which I was like, wow, that's genius. So now that's what I say instead.
Hey. Oh, so speaking of shows, I just finished another anime.
Oh, no.
I watched a
God.
show called Brecken and Page suggested it. It was called My Next Life.
It was called Brecken and Page suggested it?
No, it was called My Next Life as a villainess or something.
Oh, that was good.
My life
It
is
was
a teenage
really
robot?
good. It was
Wait,
really
my life
good.
is a teenage robot?
No, My Next Life as a villainess. It literally is like a girl dies and she gets sucked into her favorite Otome game.
What the fuck?
But she's not the protag, she's actually the antagonist.
Dude, what the fuck?
Yeah, so the premise alone, I'm like, I have to watch this now. This is so
Well, I'm confused. Is this an anime or an ecchi?
It's an anime. It's an anime.
It was real funny.
It was really funny. Yeah, it was good.
That reminds me, there's one show I keep trying to sit down and watch. I keep forgetting about it, and then I remember it.
Wait a minute.
It's called That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime.
What the fuck?
It looks
What
really
the fuck?
interesting though.
That's such a weird title. What?
Guys, who is Raisin Brandon?
He is a friend from Dillman.
Yep.
Oh,
Who?
Why?
he keeps beating me at Cluster Truck.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
I just say
That
Cluster
is
Truck might be
such
the
a
greatest
Raisin
name for an
Brandon
indie
game.
game.
Yeah, it really is, right? It's
God,
Like
that's so
he keeps
good.
beating me by 0.2 seconds.
Does he have the jetpack?
No. It's upsetting.
Hey, maybe you're just bad.
Dude, I miss Raisin Brandon.
I do
He
too.
was so
Like,
funny.
yeah, is
He just he didn't ever speak much. It was always quick phrases and whatnot when he spoke.
and it was always gold. It's like
I'm
he
sorry,
didn't
but that
take.
username is great. Raisin Brandon.
Oh,
yeah.
Everything about him was absolutely perfect. Like when it came to comedy or anything, he had it all nailed down to a T.
He was the perfect human.
Some say he was just built different.
I'm just built different.
Yeah.
Fuck. Pouring paint is so annoying.
Why don't you just drink some instead?
Dude, I might.
Straight
It kind
from the tap.
of do be looking really good.
What color is it?
Gray.
Delicious.
I
Wait.
wanted Tony to feel accepted.
Gray looks. Oh god damn it.
Why not?
I hate
I don't
my
like
life.
this. I don't
Anyway,
like this kind of toxicity.
Excuse me, I'm gonna go commit self-immolation, and by that I mean I'm going to reveal my racist past on Twitter and therefore be killed by an angry
Oh
mob.
no,
So yeah.
Oh,
not Twitter.
what are you, like Shane Dawson or Jeffree Star or one of those guys?
No, my dick isn't nearly small enough. But
Who was that guy who got killed by the mariachi band?
wait, what?
Wait,
Wait,
Or no?
wait, what?
Oh, I'm sorry, not killed by the mariachi
Wait,
band.
what? Wait, hold on.
Do you guys remember that guy who got the mariachi band sent to his house? I'm sorry.
No.
Okay, that's
It's
no.
very different.
What are you talking
I was thinking about something. Okay, there was
Is
this guy who got
killed
Killed by a mariachi man.
I would like somebody to be killed by him.
I was just saying, what the hell did you do to the band that they killed you?
I don't know.
Did he insult their music or something? Because, like, I guess, alright, I feel...
That's how I would like to go at you.
You know what? That's now making on my top of the list of ways I
But-
want to die, being murdered by a mariachi band.
I don't know what I was thinking there or how that came out, but
You don't know what you were thinking.
Yeah.
Is it just like a Freudian slip and you have some sort of elaborate fucking plan to kill one of us with a mariachi band?
of course.
Okay,
He's
well,
already said too much.
Bro, somebody's gonna get a mariachi band.
if
on
I
their
hear
doorstep
music playing
tomorrow.
outside of my window, I know you guys.
If tomorrow,
know what's
if tomorrow this mariachi band at my doorstep, I'm not going outside.
Okay, that wasn't
Screw
very
that. I'm not going down to that to fight.
I just don't open the door. I don't
Hey,
think.
I'm gonna welcome those mariachi
Well,
bands
in any
inside.
case, there was this guy who was doing he was saying he was going to call ICE on somebody in like some video, and then they sent a mariachi band to his house.
Okay, wait, but did they kill him?
No, of
Did
course
they,
not.
did they proceed to murder the
I was,
man?
more, I was more thinking like they ended his career like.
Okay.
Oh, so they killed him.
I was going off of what Colin said, but it came out.
Oh, yeah.
I get it
There's a
now.
huge
I get
difference
it.
between being hypothetically killed by Twitter and being murdered by a mariachi.
Mariachi bands.
I do appreciate the way it said the first time, and I will never forget this moment in time.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean, I
right.
won't either, that's for sure.
Could you imagine if a mariachi band came to your house and ended your career with like some sick diss?
I'm just gonna say this.
Oh,
For the,
I would
was
actually
it
love
the
that.
10th anniversary of background noise, you're just gonna hear. I'm going to hire a band to come to Steve's house and play mariachi music
Oh no.
randomly.
You just hear the door slam open.
It's like,
It's like, what? Oh no.
Oh
I-
no, it's happening.
I knew. Oh, it's happening again, dude.
I knew this day would come, but I hoped it wouldn't be this soon.
Oh no, episode 1000 of background noise. Fuck.
Tony committed earlier to 1,000 episodes.
I did not actually.
I almost got him too. This gray is looking sexy. Hell yeah, baby.
I will admit,
Are you
I would
painting your
absolutely
room,
love to
Gray?
make it that far.
Yeah, he is.
But that is a very, 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 very long period of time from now.
Chance, would you like to borrow some of my antidepressants?
Dude, I love gray. I love gray and
Gray's a good
red.
color.
Gray and red are my favorite colors.
Like, I know I'm being toxic right now, but like, seriously.
What? What do you say? I just like the color gray, bro.
It's a good color.
You
Yeah, it's a
toxic
good, great
fuck.
color. Yeah.
Wow, this paint is so nice. I don't even think I'm gonna have to put a second coat on. Wow, this is like the nicest paint I've ever seen.
You should do it anyway.
I probably will if I have enough paint for it, but this actually looks like so beautiful. And I'm not a good painter. Damn, bro. I'll send you
Raisin
guys
branded
pictures
by
later.
0.2 seconds. Damn it.
Damn,
He's so good. You can't
Every
beat him.
time.
The final boss of.
sounds like he's raised the stakes.
I get it, because the raisin is his name.
It is.
can't
There
say
is
one.
humor in the statement because the word "raise" is an "in."
You know what? I hate you, Tony.
Me too. Me too.
I hate myself too.
It's okay.
Ah, nice try. I've hated myself long before you were
I
around.
was gonna say I've hated myself the longest out of anyone. It is no competition. You
It's
cannot
okay. Humor is
compete.
bad. Humor's bad and hard. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, coming from the guy that fucking thought someone got killed by a mariachi band.
That
I know.
that was
But
an
it wasn't a
example
joke.
of humor being amazing and not bad.
I don't think it was a joke.
Regardless, it was one of my favorite things I've heard in a long time.
Honestly, though.
You hear about the
You know,
time the
yeah.
guy got killed by a mariachi band? What?
Even if it's not a thing, I'm choosing to believe it was a thing.
I'm sure it's happened. You know, I'm sure it's happened. Hold on.
Okay, so I'm thinking of the classic meme. What is it? Goodfellas, Godfather. Look how they murdered my boy. Yeah. And there's just a mariachi band in the background.
Hold on.
Oh,
Hold
mariachi
on.
musician
gunman.
gunman kills 3 in Mexico City. Yeah, Steve had the same idea. Okay.
Mariachi murder.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I think
A gunman
someone at
dressed
the
as
New
a
York
traditional
Examiner
mariachi
came in
musician
their pants,
killed
they don't
5
know
people.
why.
Yeah.
In 8 in Mexico City. But I don't know if he was an actual mariachi.
No, this is
mariachi
that.
man.
That's the.
No.
It's a
an
Mexican
article
version
like
of
that.
Tony Lazzuto says hello.
No, an
Right,
article like
hold
that
on.
is the wet dream of like the New York Post because they can put mariachi murder on the headline
Yeah.
because they always have those stupid headlines.
No, if it was a mariachi band and one guy had a gun, it would be mariachi mass murder in Midtown Manhattan.
So
Yeah.
can I
There you
can
go.
I just take a second to appreciate things that people Google? So if you type into Google, has anyone ever been killed by? The top results are a meteorite, a hummingbird,
COVID.
a house cat, a panda, and an icicle.
Icicle actually is more common than you think.
Yeah, but like a
I wouldn't be
hummingbird?
surprised.
Okay, a hummingbird.
The hummingbird
Why-
is a little weird. Are
How?
hummingbirds like violent?
I
No.
swear. What do
Also, they
what do
like
hummingbirds
they
do?
like fly.
I thought they were
You
very
just flush them
timid.
away.
It's
like- we have hummingbird feeders at my house, like upstate, and they're very timid.
What the fuck? Okay, apparently in like 2010, it was like a big thing people were talking about. Like,
Was hummingbirds?
yeah,
Plotting
like
our
if people,
Is this Google Trends bullshit?
I don't know. I'm gonna put that shit away for now.
Search
I'm
hummingbird
thinking about it
attacks
now.
eye.
That's why I didn't want to read that out loud because I saw
guess
that and I was like,
I guess if
ooh.
you dipped a hummingbird's talons in like poison and sharpened them, and then like had it scratch somebody.
Yeah, but you have to first train it so it's not timid, because like they hate humans. They don't come near humans.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't know. I don't know if it'd be worth it. It's worth a try. Though.
Oh,
Let's
so you're
try it.
saying that there's a
Let's
shot
try it.
that they might learn how to use a sniper rifle from a distance.
I mean, maybe, because
Okay.
they don't like being close to humans,
Yeah.
but they could
They could
sneak
still,
us out from afar.
yeah. So that's
I
what I'm
guess.
picturing. Yeah.
Nectar Team 6.
Well,
all right.
Wiki Answer says yes. If you guys are wondering.
What? That someone has been killed?
Yeah, supposedly a motorcycle specialist once choked to death after a hummingbird flew down his throat.
You know what?
Well, I guess that does count as being killed by a hummingbird,
That-
huh?
I just don't think that's accurate.
But
I don't know if I
I
believe
just
it though.
don't think that's accurate.
I don't think it's accurate
That
either.
might
but
be one of the most humiliating ways to die
Yeah,
I have
it-
ever
there-
heard.
you can't really beat that one.
You go to the funeral, you're like, what's that lump in his throat?
Hummingbird.
That's a hummingbird.
Oh, it was.
Oh my god.
What's that noise? What's that humming noise?
Hummingbird.
He's still alive.
He's still fluttering to this day.
Like an interdimensional cable thing from Rick and Morty.
I hate
You know,
everyone.
I'm sure that's happened. Like, I'm sure that's happened, but
That's
I don't
what I
think
hate about it, though. It is just slightly plausible.
like. I'm sure it probably wasn't a hummingbird, but I'm sure that's happened.
I bet that's happened with like a bug, like a large bug.
I'm
I
sure
would
it's
like
happened
to
with
go
the bugs.
back for a second
sure.
to the fact that people were killed by a mariachi. Like,
Have we confirmed this? Like,
The
it was a
mariachi
BBC
murderers.
story.
Oh, so it's accurate.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a fucking local Fox affiliate or some shit covering it.
No. No, it was like an actual BBC story.
Dude, that's wild.
Yeah.
you'll never guess what this bird's gonna do next.
I have to get going.
Right? We'll
Make
see
a
you
beat
then.
on it
So-
then.
Have a good one, guys. I'll talk to you later.
You as well,
Peace,
man.
brother.
Bye.
User disconnected from your channel.
In all transparency, though, Steve, the news article did say person dressed as a mariachi
It
band
was-
member.
Oh, so he might
No,
not have
it
actually
said-
been a member.
It said gunmen to dress as a traditional mariachi
Yeah.
musician.
Yeah, so
So there
maybe
were
he wasn't an
multiple.
actual member.
No, but
Oh,
there was
there was
multiple of
multiple.
them. If it was
It was a whole
multiple of
band.
them, I'd
Yeah.
still call them one though. Like,
Yeah.
But like,
So
what
was the
if
whole
what if that was just a disguise for them to commit the murder? And
but if they had the instruments and if they could play them even a little bit, they were technically a mariachi band. A
Well,
bad
they-
all right, so
mariachi
this is
band.
just semantics at this point.
They
Okay,
No.
didn't bring the instrument. They brought the instruments in a gun case.
that's what I mean.
So
So,
I
they
guess,
didn't have the
uh,
instruments on them. They had.
Okay.
I guess you could call them a full band.
I don't like
Bam!
Where's
it.
Jacob?
Where the hell?
Jacob.
Yeah, I was gonna say Jacob. Jacob
He
should
should
be
join
here
now.
right now. Where is he?
User was moved out of your channel.
Oh, I thought at first, what second I thought it said user joined your channel. I was about to freak out.
No,
Left my.
I removed him.
User was moved
Bring
to
back.
your
I just got back to my computer too. You made me get off the ladder.
Oh, dude.
You think Steve actually gives a damn about your well-being?
No? I've known that for a long time, trust
Yes.
me. That's
So
not
it-
news.
It's on the check. It's on the checklist.
Steve hates me.
Look, handling Chance's well-being is
On
a
the checklist.
priority for me.
Yeah,
How big?
handling it.
How
you
big?
gonna
How
handle
big
it?
a priority, Steve?
Well, it's on the list.
It's on the checklist.
Yeah.
As I said, it's on the
Yeah.
checklist. How high up is it
Yeah,
on
I
the
was gonna
checklist? Yeah. Not that high up.
I could take or leave him, but you know.
What? Ohio?
You guys know that song? She fucking hates me. I
Yeah.
actually wrote that about Steve and me.
Oh,
Why?
Cause Steve,
I
I
was
love
gonna say,
Steve,
well,
but he hates me.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I think he's trying to imply, and I may get this incorrect, that Steve fucking hates you.
will that
Yes, he does.
settle the tensions in the room?
Another picture of Shuckle.
No. I do apologize.
Why is it not a picture of Shuckle?
It's a
very-
bunny. Never mind, it's a bunny.
It's a
Okay.
bunny, guys. Come on.
Oh, he is a good bunny, but
That is incredibly cute. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
That is very cute.
And yeah.
If they
Tony, did I ever
so
send you the
much,
picture
I
of the
would
two-
consider getting one?
two guinea pigs sitting in a little dog bed, and they did like a yin and yang thing.
That's adorable, and I don't think so. I would love to.
I will find it in a while.
In a while.
I will find it.
Eventually.
One day. 6 years later.
3 years later.
So much later that the old narrator got tired and we had to hire a new one.
True.
That was my favorite SpongeBob quote. I remember thinking that was like the funniest shit as a kid.
It's still the funniest
I was
shit,
like,
honestly.
I don't get it!
Really?
Because it's a long time!
Because Chance, I'm gonna tell you, there's this one time I saw this guy turn himself into a pickle. It was the funniest shit I've ever seen, man.
And then you just kept screaming Pickle Rick for the next 10 years?
No, because I'm not a retard. But
Oh my god.
Oh,
Dude,
God.
I hate people that fucking... Oh my god, I don't like Rick and Morty fans.
I don't like bad Rick and Morty fans. There are good
I just-
ones.
You know what the funniest thing is, too? Like, anytime anyone says, like, oh, I don't... Like, I'll be like, oh, I don't really like it that much. You know, it's not that good. Oh, you're just too stupid to understand it then.
I fucking
Like
yeah.
I will
that's
say-
that's the immediate gut. Oh, you're just dumb then. You don't understand the jokes, huh? I'm like, no, I understand it. I just don't think they're that funny.
I think the show can be very funny. It can have its very funny moments.
It has funny moments, but
I-
like it has one of the worst fan bases and
Yeah.
like
That's why literally fucking you guys know H3?
yeah.
He has a video on his channel of him with one of the co-creators of Rick and Morty making fun of Rick and Morty fans.
Yeah, they do it all the time in private. That's why they've started going more
Yeah.
meta in the last season because they're like,
Yeah.
well, fuck it. Like instead of doing like the more traditional sci-fi crap, they're just gonna say fuck it.
Yeah. The show is so mainstream now.
Yeah, I honestly wish that show wanted to be an indie Adult Swim show, and I think
Yeah.
that's where it would have done the best. And instead, enough people liked it that it got popular. You know what I mean?
Yep. It's super popular now.
Agree.
Yeah. It's one of those things
People that
that's
I would
like,
never expect to watch it.
What?
Yeah, they're like,
Like I have friends that are like fucking, jockey sport heads, and they're like, "Oh yeah, my favorite show's Rick and Morty," and I'm like, "Wait, what?"
It's just it's like, whoa, wait, why?
You're not the target demographic. This is weird.
you weren't chosen here.
You weren't chosen.
Yeah, well, so I feel like it falls into the same vein as
Called
Big Bang
Lyoko.
Theory almost.
Fuck Big Bang Theory, man.
fuck Big Bang. Big Bang Theory is dog shit.
I mean, Big Bang Theory is dog shit, but it falls into like it's sort of
Like
making
exactly what you're
fun
saying.
of. Yeah,
No,
I just-
no. I'll actually, Steve, I get where you're coming from. I disagree based on one thing though. Rick and Morty understands the shit it's referencing and making fun of. Big
It
Bang,
actually-
Big Bang Theory definitely
Big Bang
does
Theory
not.
just wants to
Yeah.
list it. That's it.
Also, the whole premise of Big Bang Theory is, haha, everyone that's smart is a virgin nerd loser
Yeah.
and has no
Yeah.
social skills. I'm like, well, that's just. I'm sorry that I'm more intelligent than you. Like, I'm sorry that I went to a good school, go to a good school, and want to have a good job. Fuck yourself.
Yeah, it's But like I've always thought, like someone once said to me that like Big Bang Theory is like nerd blackface, and it kind of
Yeah,
is.
it is.
It
It really
just wants
is.
it just wants to pretend it's something it's not, and it doesn't care about understanding what it's pretending to be.
Yeah.
I feel that.
I don't know. It annoys me to some extent because like I don't know. It annoys me when like I don't want to say like cultural appropriation, but it annoys me when they have them argue about comics that I know I've read and I know for a fact they haven't. Like, I know the shit you're referencing, and not only do you not understand,
And you're wrong.
You're wrong. It would have been. You know what? It would have been. It would have been actually better if it was a show about fake nerds. That actually would have been entertaining.
Yeah. This show sucks. Fuck it.
Yeah,
Or,
it's a bad show.
Unless
like-
they want to sponsor.
Ooh,
No,
fuck
me.
yeah.
No.
Great
We're
show.
not
Best show
gonna-
of all time.
No, they're not going to sponsor.
That's my favorite show.
Dude, the show's over. You'd have to sponsor Young Sheldon, and I think I'd rather die.
Isn't that on like Nickelodeon?
I don't want to.
I think it's on Nickelodeon too.
Yeah.
I don't
just
want
say-
any information about it. Any
I
information
am
at all.
Commander
as a matter of
Shepard, and this is my favorite show on television.
Oh hell yeah, it is. I jumped through hoops for a Mass Effect sponsorship.
I'm sure Tony's written several letters.
Guys, could you sponsor me?
Tony.
I really like your stuff. I've played it multiple times, a little too many.
what's up?
Tony, do you know about the Commander Shepard Steam curator?
Yes, I believe I follow his game recommendations.
that. Wait, what is this?
That's a guy that does Steam curation.
Yeah, and he
As
basically
Commander Shepard.
yeah, every
Yeah.
game is I am Commander Shepard and this is my favorite game, on Steam, I believe.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's such a good
It's great.
gimmick.
It's a
I love
great
it.
vanity account.
It's
Yeah.
beautiful. Absolutely love it.
I haven't seen it, but that's awesome.
Yeah, you should follow it. He has the worst possible game recommendations.
Oh, it's horrible. Like I would never actually buy a game that he recommends, but
'Cause
like
they're all bad?
it's just
So, I mean,
That's
it's
the
just so
meme?
good.
so his game
so
of the decade
good.
is, of course, Ride to Hell Retribution.
So good, man.
Oh my god, this wall is looking sexy.
What?
Chance, if I hear
wall.
you unzip, I'm exiting the channel.
Dude, I might. I'm about to bust.
Oh no, did I unfollow him at one point?
Why would you
Because
unfollow?
I don't remember doing it. But I'm gonna
Commander.
follow it back.
You gotta follow him twice as hard.
Yeah.
Like he's Commander
I
Shepard.
wonder if
you know?
like you don't interact with it for a long time, maybe they
Oh, okay. Yeah, that could be.
because I would just see it pop up all the time.
Yeah, that's how it works with a lot of stuff.
And I'm like, you know what, Steve? Like, I was gonna ask you, is it like deactivated? Because I haven't actually seen it pop up on any of my like Steam stuff in a long time.
I'm gonna
now.
go see if I can find it.
I just found it
Go
Okay.
save.
because when I went to like recommended by curators, it was actually the first thing that popped up.
But you didn't follow him?
No, they
Anymore?
had to have because like I had multiple curators that I used to follow, and it
Oh,
has
well.
0 now. Maybe did I like go
That's
through
weird.
and like unfollow them? I don't remember doing that though. Like I followed someone else too. Like I don't remember.
Jesus Christ, Ben, you're a stalker. What the hell?
Yeah, it
He's
sucks,
following
dude.
so many people.
Yeah, it's like
Weirdo.
yeah, like everyone like is like talking about. Oh, I follow them on Twitter. It's like yeah, and then I follow them home, and now I'm the weird one.
Oh, I'm the weird one here.
So yeah,
I thought it was the thing to do these days.
yeah, that's what everyone's doing, man.
Oh my god, he's the fucking hobo from Door Monster.
I'm making quick work of this wall.
I'll say I think I might hear you like doing the. Yeah,
Oh, I'm
going to
sorry.
work. No, not. It's not bad. Not bad.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I'll adjust.
It's
my,
only
my,
like the
noise
faintest
gate.
like and I do not mind because it's like oh he's painting.
Is it
He likes to hear
soothing?
he likes to hear the sounds of a wet, sloppy brush. But anyway.
I'll
I
give you
didn't
a wet,
know
sloppy
we were
brush,
just
baby.
naming everyone else's kinks on the podcast. All right. Another one of my kinks is shaming other people's for their kinks and being kink shamed. So
Interesting.
it
One of my
actually
My
works
kink,
when I
yeah,
say it
my
out
kink
loud.
is kink shaming.
Yeah, kink shaming is my kink.
That's interesting.
True, that's what I'm saying, dog. Like, how can you kink shame someone's kink shaming kink?
Yeah.
My kink is redacted.
Redacted.
I just love SCP. But anyway.
My kink is can't say this on twitch.tv/HydroxideAnt.
Oh, you're into... Not gonna say it because I'm not a dick.
Oh wait, Tony, you're into feet too?
That's not the word, but...
Oh my god.
I thought I was the only one. I'm kidding. I'm
Okay,
not actually into
judging
feet.
by the internet, you are not the only one.
No, yeah, as I say, you would not be the only one. Our good friend Male Aries often makes jokes about it.
True. I forgot that he like actually is into feet. I think.
Okay, I don't want to speculate about this at all.
It's all right. It's not speculation.
I'm pretty sure it's confirmed now.
Look at
It's
this.
aw.
You know, someone inform me of what that is.
It's looks like it's gonna be it's guinea pigs.
Epic. I love guinea pigs.
Figured
Me
this
too.
would break that conversation. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you were right.
He's not wrong. Oh, there.
Fuck
so
you, I'm
many
in.
of them.
Yeah, they like to have friends.
Yeah. I wonder if they all live together or this is like a party.
No, they all live together.
No.
You see, they all have their little houses in the background.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, it's a village. Takes a village, guys. Takes a village.
It really does. It really do be taking a village, though.
Yeah.
Oh, the smallest ones are only 3 days old?
Yeah.
That's adorable.
They come out with full hair, jumping around, and you don't actually have to help the mom give birth at all.
That's adorable.
Yeah, they're great.
What?
You
They're
still
the
have
only-
to okay, question. Do you still have to prevent the mom from eating them?
That's
Um,
hamsters, isn't it?
If they are
What?
dead, yes. But yeah.
Hamster,
are
like,
terrible.
so this, yeah, hamsters do that if the mom gets too stressed out, it will
What?
just eat the babies.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
That is nine
Yeah.
kinds of fucked up.
Yeah, it's not something that, like, it's something, like, I
Not a
would
happy
really
thought.
bring up often, but that's why, like, that is a valid, like, question what about rodents, if they do such a
If
thing.
they'll eat their young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I understand. The way I understand it with guinea pigs is they'll only eat the dead ones. And they will get very sad about the dead ones as well.
Yeah.
That's depressing.
Like, I remember...
I think rats also born the dead.
Do you guys want a depressing story?
Yeah, let's hear it.
I'm
Let's
good,
hear it.
actually,
So...
I'm good.
Other two, yes.
well, we got 2 out of 3, so I'm going to tell it anyway.
God
2 out of 3
So-
ain't bad, baby.
When my guinea pig had kids, 2 of the kids came out dead and 1 of the kids came out alive.
Aw.
Right? So she was sitting there cleaning the kids,
Aw.
the dead kids.
Oh,
It
that's
was
sad.
very sad.
Yeah.
And you're like, honey, there's no use.
Yeah, like
We can't save them now.
no, it was very sad. But yeah.
I mention again that I did not want to hear this sad thing.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
And-
like,
and
it,
she-
it's sad, but it's not, like, you know.
she got upset when we tried to take them away. So like,
Aw.
They
That's
actually-
sad. Fuck
That's super
you.
sad.
yeah,
Yeah.
they get upset. They like understand. Even like when the mom died, the young one was very sad for a while too. Like, because they care about their buddy.
That's so
It's-
sad.
Well, thank
Yeah.
you for letting me know something so terrible. I didn't know guinea pigs could get depressed and mourn.
You
but
I
didn't
thank
know
think
you
that?
for
I
telling
think
me.
a good amount
No,
of rodents
they're-
can.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
actually,
yeah, I
Tony
know.
was the one that taught me about this. That rodents are like very emotional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Not
didn't
just
know that until
Not just rodents.
Tony
but
told me.
Most mammals.
Yeah.
Elephants in particular are very. Elephants will actually mourn humans, which is something I find both amazing and also.
Oh, that's
incredibly
adorable.
depressing. No, like they'll bury if they find like a dead human body, they'll try to bury it if it didn't try to hurt them. Like they'll put leaves on it and stuff. There's
Oh,
actually there
Wow.
was an account. A handler actually took a nap once. This is funny. He took a nap, and when he woke up, they had covered him in leaves because they thought he was dead.
Oh.
They don't know how to check a pulse, so they just like, oh, he's gone. All right, gather the leaves. This is sad.
According to him, though, they were very happy when he came back out to feed them that day.
Aw.
It's like, why do you think?
Elephants are really cool, actually.
I like
Yeah.
elephants. Yeah.
Elephants are good animals.
Elephants are they're bros,
I would love
Yeah.
a dog-sized elephant.
Yeah.
but not an elephant-sized dog.
Yeah,
No,
I
that'd
would
be
take
pre-
that too.
That'd be pretty good.
I would definitely love that. Yeah, that's called a Newfoundland, actually. Those exist.
I thought it was called Tiberian Mastiff.
Yeah, I was gonna say yeah. Either.
I just sent you guys a picture of the first coat of paint on one of the walls.
Oh, was this going Snap or?
Yeah, I sent you guys a
Yeah.
Snapchat. I
Well,
don't have
take a look.
Colin though. I don't even know if he has it.
He
I
doesn't.
don't.
So,
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay, when it comes to social media, assume no, always and forever.
I mean, you have a Facebook,
That I don't check.
but you do have one.
Oh, it's
But
the first
I
coat.
don't check.
yeah,
Looks good.
that's pretty good for a first coat, to be honest.
I will take a look in a bit.
It's a good
Um,
paint.
But
Better
yeah.
be. My
what's
parents
it?
paid for it, so I was like, "Yo, what's the good paint? Hook me up with that good shit."
Just walks into fucking Sherwood Williams.
What is
"Hook me up
this?"
with that good shit."
Also,
Good
I
shit.
you might have
Bear
answered this
marquee paint.
before, but like, what made you decide to want to paint it?
I've been wanting to paint my room ever since it was painted baby blue.
Well, how long
Oh.
ago was that?
Fucking 14 years probably.
Oof. Well then.
I was a little kid. I was like, I want this color, and mom was like, no, that's stupid.
I think so. I think my walls are blue. I'm pretty sure they are.
Oh well. I was like, wait, why can't you? Oh.
I don't know. I've always wanted to paint my room, but I don't know what color
I
I'd
wouldn't
pick.
bother. For me, it's so unnecessary.
It's unnecessary
Tony,
for
but
you.
you could do something terrible and everybody would hate you,
Yeah.
and it would be great.
That wouldn't
No,
be
Everybody
funny.
would hate you, but no one would have the balls to bring
just
it
to bring it
up.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was telling you about your PC with the LEDs. Like,
Yeah,
You could
some
run-
Yeah,
fucking
dude,
idiots.
I was really hoping that Tony would just make his like LEDs like the ugliest combination possible.
Purple and orange.
just make
Yeah.
brown and orange, right? Like,
No, brown and like weird crap green. Like
Yeah,
Dude, that would be hilarious though.
it would be. That's why like there's a part of me that like if I ever make like merchandise and stuff, I'm gonna have like
Ugly colors.
ugly colors. Yeah, I'm gonna have like a
You gotta
standard
lean
ar-
into it. It's part of
yeah.
your brand.
Standard array, black and white, and
User joined your channel.
like a mixed bag where it's like fucking I just chose random shit.
Ryan, we're talking about
Everyone's
how
black.
Hold on.
we're gonna paint Tony's room terrible colors, and no one will have the balls to call him on it.
Oh, you know what? I'm for this. This sounds
Yeah,
like
wouldn't-
fun.
wouldn't really. I don't think anyone would mention it.
No, and that's the best part.
Yeah.
That'd actually be a really good way to tell who's being honest with you and who's not.
That's true,
True.
right?
It really would be.
It's like,
I don't think Brecken would let me paint her room a disgusting color.
yeah.
do it. Do it. You won't.
So I'm just picturing like future house and stuff, and I'm like, I want this, and she's just like, no.
Look at this guy picturing a future. Oh god,
no.
I'm so sad.
Whoops. Oh.
So moving on to not sad things. Tony,
Mine was happy. Yeah,
how do you feel about this Pokemon Snap that's happening?
I'm excited.
Looks cool, right?
Yeah, it's cool for. I enjoy like the deviation of like different Pokemon games like in the franchise where like a Pokemon Snap or like I actually never played Pokemon Ranger, but that does sound fun.
Pokemon
Gotta
Ranger
play
is
that,
that
so
just
good.
that like wrecked my DS.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's the reason why I actually never played it because I didn't want my like the bottom screen to get ruined.
Yeah, just
I never played it. What's the point there? Why did it break
You literally
DSs?
so it scratches your bottom
circles.
screen because you have to draw circles around the Pokemon
really
and you have to
Oh.
do it like really fast so you
So
100%
you
won't
fucked up your
scratch it.
screen.
Yeah.
yeah.
That
Huh,
and Cooking
and-
Mama did it to me.
Oh,
Cooking
God.
Mama.
Listen, Cooking Mama was fucking fun, dude.
You know what? After I saw Jane Animation's video on it, and you know what? I respect that.
Victoria-
I would like to put out an appreciation for Jaden Animation real fast. I appreciate her work.
Hell
Yeah, she does good stuff.
Really good stuff. But
I loved her first Nuzlocke. I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah, sorry, Ryan, what were you saying?
Oh no, I was just saying. My sister used to play it, and then I watched the challenge. I'm like, I want to play
No,
now.
I'm doing that too. My favorite thing in the world is that so you guys who okay, I guess like Chance probably wouldn't have, but for other people who have seen like her first Nuzlocke video, I didn't know because I wasn't like a huge Jaden Animations fan at the time, but it made me
Yeah.
so happy that the Swellow was actually named after her actual bird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I didn't know that, and when I found out Ari was real, Brecken can attest. I got so excited.
I'll admit that her video on Ari really made me want a bird for 5 minutes. Like,
Yeah, no, I but I would
Must
want
not have
Ari.
been that convincing if it was only 5 minutes.
okay, you have to understand, Chance, that I'm a man that does not like pets. All right, I am not an animal guy. I do not
So
like
that 5
animals.
minutes is a long time for you.
That 5 minutes was a record. Hashtag-
That's what she said.
Yeah, there you go, but-
I heard it here first. 5 minutes is a long time for Colin.
Yuck.
I mean, considering I've currently spent a total of, let's see,
0
0
minutes?
minutes and 0 seconds.
Yikes.
I guess you think
To
about
me
it,
IRL
that
for
would
me IRL,
that would
damn.
be a whole
Yeah.
lot of the
Can
time
we just talk
ahead
about
of.
how one thing I do want to circle around and not just to change the subject. Pokemon has a good string of side games, and I feel like
I feel like you just want to change the subject.
okay,
Yeah, I
that's
think
fair.
he just wants to
But
change
like,
the
think
subject.
about it. You have Snap Ranger Mystery Dungeon, right? Rumble from the Wii, if you guys remember that one. Not to mention the Coliseum and XD Gale of Darkness games.
Pokemon Stadium.
Stadium,
Pokemon
yeah.
Stadium was great.
I never had that one. That's why I'm not.
Yeah, the Smash Brothers map.
It is.
Stadium.
Actually, one of my Saffron City was one of my favorite maps, but I know there's actual Pokemon Stadium.
Or you know what? I am disappointed. I'm disappointed Pokefloats never came back in Ultimate.
Pokefloats needs to stay banned.
It
Why-
was fun.
Why don't I know what Pokefloats are?
Oh my! Google it. Google it now. You won't regret it.
Wait,
It's great.
What is this?
Pokefloats?
The Melee map.
Ban Pokefloats?
God.
It's literally a Smash Bros. Map where the map is just a bunch of Pokemon-shaped balloons constantly rising.
What the
Are you-
fuck?
they're fighting on the Squirtle right now.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Huh.
The Tonys, they're fighting on a Squirtle.
Right,
Alright,
You
now
sounded
it's
so
in-
confused.
Now it's an Onyx, just like
Yo.
laid straight out.
Yo, but Squirtle Squad represent. Am I right, fellow homies?
The
Hell yeah.
firefighters.
Yeah, do it for the firemen.
Yeah, for the firemen. Huh. I can't tell if I'm happy or sad that I never played this.
I played it once as a very small child. That was my first taste of Smash Bros.
It's very hard to get into Pokefloats because it's like a hacked map.
I mean,
It's
like,
like-
I would bet. I do appreciate them on a Whooper, though. That part. That's
Like it's
that's pretty
it-
great.
It's a good map. They should have taken it and made it official.
Especially the Whooper part.
Yeah, the Whooper. Arguably, Beta Whooper would have made me a little happier, but
Yeah.
We'll take whatever Whooper we can get at this point.
I'll take any kind of Whoopie boy.
You will pry my cannon Whooper from my cold dead hands.
I love Cannon Whooper as well, but I also
said I
think
didn't
Beta
want both?
Whooper. Yeah, I would have loved that for Beta Whooper actually to be the middle stage evolution.
Exactly.
I think that would have been perfect.
Quagsire needs a third evolution. In my mind.
No, it doesn't.
I think Quagsire should be the third Evo. And like I would love for to see like
Baby Whooper?
Quagsire like buffed.
Oh my god, a tadpole! I want a tadpole!
Oh,
We have
well,
Lotad.
we also have Timpole, I believe it's called.
Yeah, but one that isn't like them.
No, Poliwag, I think is what you mean.
Oh, Poliwag, yeah.
Poliwag is cute as hell.
Poliwag too, yeah. Yeah. We have a lot of tadpoles.
Make sure we do have multiple tadpoles, don't
But
we?
additional tadpoles.
Yeah, you just want more tadpoles.
Yeah, what's wrong
You
with
must
that?
Let's get a few more monkey
tadpoles.
Pokemon too.
Yeah, we must construct additional tadpoles.
You're
Why,
welcome.
why does that work?
Because Ryan said it.
I said it. What the fuck? Fuck you.
I know. I'm
Chance, you're not allowed
sorry,
to have
Chance.
thoughts.
I'm leaving.
You're not allowed to have thoughts.
Go
I'm
on.
I'm closing the door and the window.
Go Hufflepuff.
Oh no! No!
Wait, not that kind of leaving.
I kind of sound like he just did. I will find a way to contact Aries.
You have an Instagram?
Oh, yep.
I mean, I figured that would be the go-to way.
Yep, that definitely is. I'd be like, Chits might have just locked himself in a room with paint fumes. Could you check on your mans?
He's probably not dead, but he is probably high off his ass.
Check on your mans. Control your mans.
Control your mans.
Control your mans is like the opposite of OnlyFans.
Control your man's only
Control your
fans.
mans on OnlyFans.
Oh,
Well, they use
God.
OnlyFans to control your mans, but that's
True.
another story for another
True.
time.
I mean, it is like a cat with a laser pointer, right?
It's a woke.
Woke.
You know what would be the most cruel thing in the world?
What?
To tape a laser pointer to a cat's head.
Oh my god, that's fucking...
I mean, they have those little bots, right? Those laser pointer bots now?
Yeah,
but
but
then
like
you-
because everywhere the cat looks forever, the laser pointer
I
will
was
be
gonna
there.
say,
Yeah.
usually, eventually, they figure out and they attack the bot. But like, if you take,
I feel like Steve would fund this project.
honestly though,
Laser pointers on cats, you say?
Yeah.
the problem is though, he'd add a little thing so the laser pointer would like move a little bit and eventually direct the cats to like a neuter facility.
Hello, Department of Defense? Yeah, I have an idea.
Speaking.
You see the back of a C-16 enveloped over hundreds of cats with fucking parachutes.
Actually, introducing them as an invasive species could.
Oh my
Well,
god, Steve.
there
Steve's
I-
like, okay, I think the logistics out.
Now.
I mean, if
What?
we drop it into Turkey, they just might concede because they treat them so well over there that they just wouldn't want to move because there's that many cats.
True. You never
what
know.
you're saying is we should also launch cows in India.
No,
There you go.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
I like your style, kid. You're hired.
Until you find the one individual who can eat meat because religion doesn't prevent it. And then we're fucked.
And then he's like, I'm opening a burger chain. Let's fucking go.
I mean, they have burger chains over there. They just don't serve beef.
I know.
I know.
Burger
We're
chain
Yorkie.
with-
You're a
Come on,
fucking
get it.
burger chain, bitch.
Oh.
Your mom's a
Good
burger
fuck.
chain.
Chance, some things are too hurtful to say out loud. How dare you?
That's me.
Guys,
I'm
just,
Professor Hurt.
just because it's on my mind, you guys all get the free Humble game, right?
What humble game?
Bomber crew!
Bomber Crew.
What's Bomber Crew?
It's a
I
fun
do not.
time.
You are a crew of a bomber. There you go.
Yeah,
Have
you
fun.
have a bomber.
How about no?
Do I actually want it though?
Yeah, it's actually a really good game.
Yeah.
Is this spyware?
No.
Oh, it's another.
Sounds like-
what?
sounds like
Why do you
bloatware to me.
continually get me to play Sonar. I don't understand it.
It's not. No. This is it's like a little RTS
I mean,
thing.
I can't really trust Steve's word because like he has a history of peddling vaporware to us. So
He does. He does.
It's very much not vaporware,
I mean, he's
though.
not wrong.
you
Not
really
wrong in the
do.
slightest.
Oh, come on. What vaporware have I peddled recently?
Recently.
Recently is the
Uh,
word here.
The
It's a
last time you
game-
told me to play Star Citizen was less
I
than
was
2
gonna
weeks
say-
ago.
It rhymes with. In fact, it is Star Citizen.
Yeah, we don't even have to
Yeah.
pretend.
But if they were to
It
sponsor
rhymes
you-
with Barbitizen.
Okay. If they were to sponsor the show,
Yeah.
we'd have a different conversation.
Exactly. We wouldn't be having this conversation in this
I'm
manner.
just waiting for some random billionaire to get word of this and just drop like.
That would
I'd be like,
bro.
you know what?
I'd be like, fuck yeah, dude.
It's free real estate.
Yeah.
Free real estate.
Free real estate.
I have oil.
Oil!
Don't say that.
That's free money.
It makes me sad.
Hello?
When you
Department of
say that.
Defense?
Oh God, I can hear the helicopters.
It makes me sad when you say that.
Because that means I have to take a drive.
Guys, I think we need to bring freedom and democracy to Tony's house.
Yeah,
Can
let's
do.
do it.
Tony, why are you storing WMDs in your basement?
You know? Maybe it's because I
Don't
fucking
worry, Tony.
want to.
Don't worry. In 10 years, when we find out that Steve was lying, people will still believe him.
Yep.
Sure.
But like they said, they had weapons of mass destruction.
It's like, yeah, but like it was kind of proven.
I just shocked myself.
Yeah. They
Shocking.
did.
They didn't.
I just shocked myself. Ooh, that didn't feel good.
But it didn't matter.
But you woke up.
Oh my god.
Wake up.
Wake up.
Hey.
Keys on the table. You wanted to.
Wait,
Dude.
when did Rust come
I don't
back
think you
again?
trust.
What?
I keep seeing shit about Rust online, and I thought that
Yeah.
game died like.
No,
2
it came
years
back.
ago.
Self-righteous.
super
There was a-
hard.
Dude, there was a huge update at the beginning of the year.
Oh, really?
Like a very
Oh.
big update with a lot of new features. And then there was some streamer only like server launched with all the big streamers on it. So
Yeah.
like
Oh,
a
okay.
shit ton of big streamers, like literally everyone that has over like 2,000 viewers pretty much has been
When
playing Rust.
angels deserve to
Oh, that's kinda cool.
die.
Yeah.
Like,
And they had like the
I'm
big
not off
boys
this
like
song, though.
XQC got banned from it though.
Yeah,
But-
so like he just went around PvPing everyone and no one wanted to.
Yeah. I mean, it's not the point of the server.
He's-
Soviet Womble
Dude.
was doing it yesterday. He
It
was
was
on the
funny.
server.
so there's now 2 servers, by the way.
Oh,
Oh, there is now?
And yes, there is one that is peaceful like that, and there is
Which is OTV.
There is an exact line of the map, and if you pass that line, PvP is allowed. There's
Okay.
actually
That
a
sounds
map,
really cool.
literally
Okay, so,
a
like-
white painted map, a white
you
painted
guys-
line on the ground.
Did you guys see what one of the creators of
XQC
Rust actually
was-
tweeted about it?
Yeah, XQC was not invited to the second server.
Yeah.
Oh,
Damn,
really?
One of the creators of Rust tweeted and was like, "LOL, like I don't understand how people are mad that he got banned from the server. It's a community server. They can make the rules of the game. Like yes, it's a survival game, but it's a community server because we want people to make their
So-
own rules and make their own game modes."
So the problem is that Rust
QXC's a bitch anyway.
has a really toxic community.
Yeah.
I
So is
remember.
XQC. So
Yeah, yeah.
Can I
XQC
also
also
just
has a
say-
toxic community. Look at what I only know one person that's a fan of XQC, and he's pretty toxic. It's
You?
Ferric. It's Ferric.
that makes sense.
Ferric's a huge XQC fanboy.
Dude, I
Dude,
don't
Ferric
understand
has
how
been
people
nothing-
still game with him. He's the one who screams out who the imposter is when he gets found out. Like the other imposter. I just...
Oh.
Such a dick move.
Yeah, he honestly is just a nozzle.
Good, I got everyone on the trash talk Ferric bandwagon here.
Oh, not Ferric.
Oh,
Oh no, XQC.
Yeah.
No, Ferric's
A piece of YouTube history for me.
what is it?
Just
I can't
Twitch history.
I can't look.
It's when Moist Critical, aka Charlie, beat XQC in chess in 6 moves.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I've never seen this. Hold on.
I remember that. I think I remember Tony telling me or
Yeah.
showing me it. Wake up. Something, makeup.
Can I just say, goddammit, Michael Reeves needs to post more shit because I'm in the mood, but he doesn't have anything new.
Who?
Michael Reeves.
Oh
I mean,
god, that
Colin.
motherfucker.
Colin, what do you want to see built? Tell me right now.
Oh, you try. Is a challenger appropriate?
What do you want?
I don't know what I want. That's the point. I never.
Michael
thought...
Reeves has to tell him what he wants.
Steve, If you think my brain could come up with the trigger me Elmo, I think you're wrong.
What do you want? That's
I
all I'm
don't-
asking.
I don't
He
know.
doesn't know.
Chance, what do you want?
He's waiting for Michael Reeves to tell him what he wants.
Tony, you got an idea?
Oh my god, he's straight checkmated him.
Yeah, no, I'm still.
Oh my
I'm
God.
rewatching Charlie Destroy XQC, and it's so great. I love Critical so much.
Oh my god.
He's to me he's like top tier YouTube.
I've honestly only seen him a couple times, mostly his card pulls.
Yeah,
Right.
he does those as well. Yeah.
That's the only thing I've really seen.
What do you guys want built? That's the question.
From what for what?
Fucking Steve.
Colin's missing Michael Reeves, so like.
But Steve
obviously
has to
I'm-
build something stupid, like drones that
Yes,
crash
the
into
thing
people's
is,
heads.
Yeah.
I am not nearly insane enough to come up with the shit he does.
Yeah,
so,
no.
like,
He has to wait for Michael Reeves to tell him what he needs.
I understand.
You know?
Like I don't know. I'm out of ideas for building shit right now.
Build
so.
a battle bot.
Those are really expensive.
Not with that attitude. We can 3D print like
3D print a
90%
battle
of it.
bot.
Well, I'll start.
Mm.
What do you... Send me over a file.
Yeah, actually, yeah, right?
Yo,
There's three of us.
by the way,
with the 3D printer.
by the way, Steve, the other day, I saw the best meme.
Yeah.
You know the fucking... Oh my god. It's fucking Looney Tunes. Everyone uses the communist meme, our whatever, you know?
Yeah.
And it was just like fucking me posts, STL of this headphone stand I made on Thingiverse. Our STL.
Yeah.
I was like, it's so true. Anytime anyone posts anything that's 3D printed, every single comment, STL question mark. And I'm
Yeah.
like, you do realize some people don't want you to have their 700 hours of work, right?
Next on 90 remixes later.
Yeah, true.
Although the remixes are always pretty cool, you know? Like
I will say, anytime I print anything, I look at the remixes first.
Yeah, I
'Cause
generally
I-
read the comments because I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, how do I, people have printed this, so I don't want to run into any issues. And
Yeah.
the last print I did is like, oh yeah, do this in your slicer and it'll print out a lot better. Lo and behold, it printed out about 1,000,000 times better.
so I
Also, I look for people that also print on like an Ender 3. And I'm like, let's
Yeah.
see like what settings they use, how theirs looks, because if theirs looks good, like it looks how I want mine to look, then I'll just use their settings. If not, I can tweak
Yeah.
this, I think
I-
that's the best part of Thingiverse is looking
Yeah.
at people's makes.
I did a nozzle change and a Bowden tube change on my machine today. Prints so much
Oh, you
better.
did that today.
Yeah. It's terrifying though because the nozzle's like
Why the nozzle
400
change?
450 Fahrenheit when you're, taking it out.
Jesus.
LOL.
Yeah. It's terrifying because it's 240 Celsius, so like
Yeah.
that will burn the shit out of your hand if you touch it.
I still want to touch it.
That's my kink.
Right?
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Kink shaming is my kink.
Yeah.
Ah!
My CD has made 30 cents.
Nice.
Go.
Well, let's go, bro. Dude, I think you can almost buy a pack of gum. Hell yeah.
Yes.
That's the goal.
Yes.
Easy gum money.
Don't money.
My dad pulled out like his bank records once from like the fucking 70s. And I saw like fucking 3% interest and I was like, wait, what?
I
That'd be
wish.
On a savings
crazy.
account?
Oh
I'm like,
my
dude, I
God.
get $1 every fucking 7 years and I've got a lot of money in my savings.
I get 10 cents like maybe a year.
Yeah.
Really?
That's an exaggeration, but I think you get what I mean.
I get like $3 or $4 a year.
Wow, look at him, Mr. Moneybags.
Yeah, listen, fuck him, alright? Like, what the hell?
Look at him affording bread and shit. Wow.
Bread's expensive,
And make it.
All
Look
right.
at him not having crippling depression, trying to
So-
figure out how he's gonna pay for everything.
A
So
little
cool, man.
too real
To me IRL for me IRL.
Look, Chance, I'm still doing that. I bought a 3070 and a fucking Index
The
this
fucking
month.
Index, dude. I don't know why you did that.
Alright, so
What?
guys, I am going to wrap up this episode of the background noise. This has been episode 366. Thank you, Chance, Steve, Ryan, Colin, and Nathan for all being on tonight. Very much appreciate you guys. And we
I appreciate you too.
Right.
are going to...
Hey, bye!
Oh, Kyle's not
Pickle
here, so
Weasel.
for the Pickle Weasels in chat.
Damn.
Weasel.
I'm not even at my computer, so I can't do it
Alright,
for
I'll
him.
have to do it.
Yeah, start
Pickle
spamming.
Weasels!
Pickle
Bye.
Weasel! Bye.